ghosts. They're here. Ghostbusters.
Hey, anybody see a ghost?
They're dangerous.
Try to imagine all life as you know it stopping instantaneously.
All right, that's bad. Okay. All right, important safety tip. Thanks.
They're all that stands between you and the end of the world.
The city is headed for a disaster. Fire and brimstone coming down from the sky.
Something strange in the neighborhood.
Well, hello, people. Welcome to MMM. We are on episode 63, and we decided since the newest Ghostbusters movie just came out, we would do the original, the classic, one of the great ones in my estimation, 1984 Ghostbusters, directed by Ivan Reitman and actually co-written by Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis. Absolute classic. I had a blast rewatching this, and here we are. Well, we have special guests on the panel for the show tonight, of course. Very special. Special ed. But the one and only Mrs. Sassy Sasquatch, who was on the panel anyway. Today is her birthday. So let's give a round of applause and a shout out for Mrs. Sassy Sasquatch.
Thank you. I have my birthday queen glasses on, just just in case.
Might as well.
Thank you. I just wanted to say I've had a wonderful day. Look at these beautiful flowers Vex Electronica sent me. I had to display them.
That's not what you called her before.
Oh, my sexy brown bitch from Canada sent me flowers and chocolate, and she didn't expect anything out from it. So, but anyway, Nadia sent me a beautiful gift. Somebody sent me alcohol that I have no idea who sent it to me. I got so much love on Twitter. My work friends spoiled me. Cannoli and my daughter, I didn't ask for anything because I'm going to Vegas in 2 weeks and I want to be able to just spend all my money on getting shit-faced. So, no, my daughter wrote me a beautiful letter that just brought me to tears. So I'm very lucky today. I told Vex I was 2 seconds away from having an emotional breakdown because I just felt so overwhelmed with gratitude today.
Here we go. Here we go, Gooch. It's your fucking fault. Here we go. You do this every time. Anyway, I'm just kidding.
No, and then Nadia asked me if I was drinking Trulies, and I said,
not yet. Not until you got home.
I was at work. So anyway, thank you to everybody who wished me a happy birthday. I feel truly blessed today.
Well, you're always welcome, and I'm sorry you had to cry. You got emotional because you realized I have to go home to that piece of shit.
Go home to you?
Just kidding.
Cannoli.
I think highly of myself, apparently. Well, anyway, we are very happy to have you here, of course, as always. And then Gooch, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm busy. I just, doing my thing. Happy birthday, Sassy. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Gooch. I appreciate it.
You look beautiful. So.
Oh, thank you. Long day at work today. I'm trying to cover my imperfections with these glasses.
And Cannoli, you look lovely.
Oh, thank you. I know you're just telling me what I want to hear, but I appreciate you.
That's how we normally
I groomed myself for you, so.
You're a groomer.
You groom yourself for Jay, but not for me?
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Oh.
No Diddy. Of course, we have Lance from the Outcast Creatives back on the show. How you doing, sir?
I do. If you want to enlarge my screen, I've got something to show you.
Ooh. Oh.
This is, right here. There we go.
Oh.
Oh, very cool.
Whoa.
Oh, that's cool.
Just check out what songs are on the back here. Let's see.
Oh,
thank you.
Sassy makes you feel good.
Thank you, Lance. That's so sweet. That's so cute. Thank you.
I hope those stickers come off. By the way, did you get that pack of Trojans in the post?
I did.
Yes, thank you.
But, okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad my birthday present arrived.
We love you, Lance, as always. And then we have Jay Goodwin's back as the dog, one of the dogs from. Hey, thanks for coming back, man. I love your new form. I appreciate it.
It's November, only Zulu.
Oh God,
that scared me. Oh my goodness.
Vex is like, oh, I gotta go.
Wait, Vex, did you pee a little?
No, I voided my bladder beforehand. So
Oh,
okay.
I felt the rumble in my gooch. That's for sure.
Yeah, rumbled.
Emperor, do you want to play a game of Parcheesi?
Ooh, the subwoofer's kicking in, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
That do you want this body line just came really came back to me.
Is this a trick question?
Yeah. Vexbuster, I love your dunk-a-dunk. Fucking Ghostbusters.
I wanted to be in a Ghostbusters uniform, and I guess you can't tell, but like I've got earrings on, so that's how you can confirm that this is in fact an Indian Ghostbuster.
I think it looks fantastic. Yeah, it looks fantastic. So.
Thank you. Maybe I should get the blonde out of my hair. Maybe I should go back to au naturel looking at this picture. I don't know. Oh.
It's funny how those.
I like my blonde. I like the blonde I have in my hair.
Yeah, because you want to be a little bit whiter than you are. It's fine.
Getting dicked by white dick isn't enough, so I got to get it on the outside too.
Well, we can't physically see you getting dicked by the white dick, so the highlights are a good indication.
That you know of. Who knows?
You don't have her OnlyFans account.
Exactly.
Not yet.
I might have the backdoor account. Anyway, go ahead.
Bad choice of words. Bad choice of words.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. And then, of course, White Bear, my favorite White Bear.
Happy birthday, Elton John. We love you so much.
What is fucking wrong with you?
Oh my God! Wait a minute. What did Platoon call him? A garbage goblin today?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he had me hysterical. Yes. He was, oh my God. But when he called him a garbage goblin or something.
So we have, real quick, before we get into the stream, Gord King gets $2 super chat. Thank you, Gord. There is no Gordo, only Zool. Yes, we appreciate it. And then Waylon, congratulations on 1 year closer to death. Yes, that's what.
Thank you.
That's why people get drunk on their birthdays. All right, so just might as well get right into the movie. So, Ghostbusters.
Sorry.
I was gonna say it's been a while since I rewatched this because this is one of those movies you just remember by heart, especially growing up around this time, rewatching it numerous times since then.
Am I the only one that saw it at the cinema?
No, I saw it at the cinema as well.
Okay.
I saw it in the theater as well.
Hold on. Can you tell us about your theater going experience?
Yeah, please do.
Oh, it was absolutely packed out. And I saw it twice. I saw it on the Friday night, and then I begged my father to go and see it with me again. In fact, I think we went 3 times because I think I went back with some other friends on Saturday. Anyway, I saw it like loads of times very quickly, and it was sold out every time. And as soon as the song came on, everybody was singing it like straight away.
Yeah,
and I'd never seen that in a cinema before. I guess you might have had that with a movie like Grease, but I was too young to see that.
So what was the advertising like for the movie? Because when this came out, I was only 5. So,
I can tell you when it was first advertised in the UK because I remember exactly. So there used to be a program called Entertainment USA, presented by this DJ called Jonathan King, who guess what he went to prison for? But anyway. So, but back in the day when he was popular, while Jimmy Savile still had a job, he basically he went to an American city each week, and he tasted the food. He went to see some museums or whatever, and there was always a feature on a movie, and there was always a feature on a song, and they would show the trailer, and it would be the film that he saw that week in that city.
Right.
And Ghostbusters was the one when he was in New York, and that was the first time the trailer had been shown anywhere in the UK, and everybody was talking about it the next day at school. It was like, oh, do you see that? You know, and it was as soon as you saw that logo, you just knew, you just got straight away what it was. I was also a big fan of the movie Stripes.
Yeah.
So I recognized Bill Murray and
Harold
Ramis from that straight away, and I knew it was the same team. So I thought, well, this is going to be like Stripes, but with ghost hunters. This is going to be great. And,
nice.
So,
yeah, the advertising in the U.S. was it didn't emphasize the comedic aspect as much, but because you recognize the actors, you know, if you had seen like Stripes or Caddyshack or something like that, then you knew what was going on. You could not escape that fucking song for like the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Ray Parker Jr. haunts my dreams.
Yeah. As for me in Canada here, like my mom is still a huge movie nut, and the Saturday Night Live crew too was another big added bonus to that, with like Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and some
Ramis
and all them. So it was a given where we're going. I was just a little baby gooch when I went in there and
baby gooch.
Watched it was like Emperor Goodwin said, like that song was everywhere. It was like, and I think like it was like a year or two before that, it was like Thriller, like that, like when you had a hot song, then when it was
just
for
went with it
for a movie, you were like everyone was going to go to that movie. So
yep.
Okay.
You having trouble there, Cannoli?
I was, but I fixed it.
Okay, now you need me to come down and hold something.
The interesting thing to me is there's a couple of songs on the soundtrack which Lance has that didn't get much radio play. One was Mick Smiley's Magic, which is a great song.
That's an amazing song.
Yeah. The other one is the Ghostbusters one where they're playing this kind of the jazzy thing. Pretty sure that's the same band that did The Boys Are Back in Town from 48 Hours.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Good call.
Neither of those on the radio at all. All you got was Ray Parker Jr. just assaulting your ears for
a year. Then he got sued by what was it? Who the hell sued? Huey Lewis.
Yeah.
Huey Lewis.
Yeah. Settled out of court. Settled out of court for an undisclosed sum.
I like the beginning of the movie because, again, we always talk about setting tone for the movie, right? And obviously, this is going to be a lighthearted comedy, but I do like the setup, and I love the practical use of the effects they use here.
Yes.
At the very beginning. Very well done. And again, not when this is great. This poor lady just sees and then comes around the corner. You get this scream from the ghost, and then right into the theme song, which is a fucking earworm. You can't get it out of your goddamn head.
Bit of trivia. This woman is Whitey Bear's great grandmother.
White Bear. Is that true, White Bear?
Yeah. Don't you see the whiteness?
That's cute. Extra. Well, are you the one yelling at her? Is that what the? Is that your extra whiteness?
You can
coming
see
out?
they've got similar dental work in that shot.
Yeah. Hey, quiet down, British person.
We were rewatching this, my wife and I. I mean, we've seen it 1,000 times. And the thing is, every time I watch this, there's a little something that I'll catch that I've somehow overlooked.
This scene is.
But she kept asking me. She was like, "Have you been here? Have you been there?" And I was like, "Yeah, this is New York Public Library." When did you go in? No, I'd have been there for like 5 hours, just like searching around. Huge. Oh, is this this thing, and it's whatever. No, I knew my limits. I had to stay the hell out of there.
Yeah.
This kid on the left, but by the way, this actor on the left, he's one of the gang in the movie Christine. Goes after Arnie Cunningham, and the girl on the right, she's been in a shitload of things as well.
She looks so familiar.
Up the creek with Tom. What's his name? Oh, forget it. But she was in Up the Creek, which is like all those like teen.
Yeah,
movies.
she's in some 80s teen movies. Yeah.
That's where I noticed her from. Yeah.
Her name's Jennifer Runyon.
Yeah, she was in a lot.
And she's done a few.
Jay's Gooch is aged. Gooch is peaking. But I love this. Bill Murray has a way with his comedic timing. He's just it's just like a dry comedy for the most part, but he's just great.
One thing that it gets undersold pretty regularly with Ghostbusters, the brilliance of the writing, where they haven't other than you see Venkman's door, which is like Venkman you suck is painted on there, right? And Venkman has like said like almost nothing, but the way he's like reading the cards and then how he like gives her the preferential group, you don't have to know fuck all. He hasn't said anything. There's no exposition. You just know this guy's a sleaze, right? It is so built in.
Yeah, it's so true. It's well so done. True. Yeah, so he's running psychic tests on these two, and
there's no way this character with this setup at the beginning would be the hero in a film today. Absolutely.
Oh no,
because he'd be classed as a Me Too type character, And, But this.
Of course, yeah, because he keeps giving her, even though she's getting the wrong cards. Guesses. This poor guy's just getting electrocuted. And
then the one time he gets it right, a couple of wavy.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, you're just not your day. Not your day. A couple of wavy lines.
Look at that hairdo.
I mean, especially hers was super 80s.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Come the Papa Gooch.
Hey, I just like how he gets mad.
Yeah, they're paying you.
What's the effect? The effect is pissing me off.
And then what does he say? You could keep the $5.
Yeah, you keep the $5. Yeah, we're paying you, right?
We only have 74 more to go.
Yeah,
fuck, man. Yeah, and this is great.
Yeah. And then makes it all about her, right? Yeah. The guy wasn't being mad at him. It was. No, he just resents your abilities.
And then Dan Aykroyd runs right in because he gets the information about the ghost, and I love Dan Aykroyd, man. Like he just brings such an energy.
Yeah.
To this.
He's being an ectoplasm.
He's a little high on that. Yeah.
Well, the great thing is Bill Murray's like, excuse me for a second. And he gets up and like does like a flying slap to the head for Dan Aykroyd. I'm trying to do something right here.
Yeah. And he's using all this lingo, and he's like, God, you have to come with us. And Bill Murray's like, come on, man. I'm trying to fucking I'm trying to work my magic.
Yeah, I'm going to need about an hour and a half,
Yeah. Yeah. And then
do we really think that Bill Murray had a chance with her?
Yeah. He's a professor.
Oh, yeah.
He's a professor
back then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I love this.
He's like, going to be busting that real good.
Yeah, he's going to bury that needle. Yeah, he was.
I was just going to say 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
That's fucking so good. 80s New York.
Well, and you already have like established that Bill Murray is just in it for the grift, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
He doesn't believe in the things that Dan Aykroyd and Ramis do, right? Ray and Egon actually believe what they're doing. Venkman is just here to scam for whatever he can.
Yep. That makes sense. I agree.
This guy, the head of the library guy was so goddamn funny because when he's interviewing the old lady, he's like, I'm going to ask you some questions, and they're asking about,
are you currently menstruating? What the hell's all that? Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
She's got one foot in the grave. There's no menstruating there.
Well, the other one isn't it this scene where Held Ramis, where Venkman is like, this reminds me of the time that you tried to drill a hole in your head. Hey, that would have worked if you didn't stop me.
Stop me. I actually agree with this. Ghostbusters 2 is better than I remember.
That's my favorite one, I think.
It is a noticeable step down, but it's still
good.
This one is on like Mount Olympus, so you understand the step down. You're still doing pretty damn well.
My favorite line is coming up here.
That actor who plays the librarian is John Rothman. He reprises that role in Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire. Same character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God,
so did they just bring back everybody?
That's
the dead. Did they bring him back from the dead? How old is that guy?
He's most well known for playing a judge on Law and Order Special Victims Unit. He's played the same character 5 times, 5 different episodes.
So what's the line, Gooch, that you were saying is your favorite?
My favorite line. I love it when he goes, "You smell that?"
No, it's listen. Do you smell that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at these books. And he's like, he's like, human beings couldn't stack books like this.
Yeah, no human being would stack books like this.
It's so good. Look at those cameras and oh god, I was telling Vex this too. A lot of the, I mean, I understand nostalgia can definitely help carry a movie, in a good way. This is good nostalgia. I'm not talking about Stranger Things where it's all like artificial and nostalgia where they
just ring the member berries.
It's just overloaded. It just kind of takes away from. It's like this is just going back to my. It made me feel good watching this. Just that whole decade, man. Everything I ever. There's the slime. There you go, Vex. There's some ectoplasm for you. You like that?
Somebody blew their nose on this, and you want to collect it?
They blew something. Yeah.
And then when he gets it on his hand, he's like, oh, and then he flicks it in his face. Oh, no.
He's putting it on the books.
Yeah, he just wipes it all over the books as he walks down.
It's so fucking good. Oh, God. Yeah. This is so good. Their chemistry is just unbelievable together.
Yeah,
I mean, God, they work so well together.
Well, yeah, they're Saturday Night Live for
right.
Plus, they did Stripes together, of course.
Stripes, and
there was Stripes, and what else was there?
I know originally they wanted John Belushi, but
he unfortunately overdosed.
Right.
Well, not unfortunately for one of the actors.
Bill Murray.
He was great. Yeah, I love this. So, like I was saying, with the special effects, like I understand, because this is around the time of Poltergeist and stuff like that. So the not bad. I mean, I know it's kind of. I guess I was reading about this. They said it was easier to do these kinds of scenes because it's just a transparent ghost. But I'm like, still for 1984.
Yeah, you're doing optical effects with film, so
it looked
compositing all that. Yeah, there's really only I think the things that don't that you're like, oh wait a minute, I'm getting taken out a bit.
The dog
are the terror dogs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I told Sassy. Okay, we just wanted to. I told Oh wow, we just completely switched again, huh? There we go. I was telling that's the only part that really takes you out. It's like stop motion almost.
Yeah, it is.
Stop motion.
It is stop motion.
It was like, oh god, but the close-up shots when they're just sitting stationary.
Yeah. The practice. I love this where it's like these guys. This whole thing is just their shtick or whatever. And he's like, okay, what do we do now? And they both look at each other, and he's like, you come here. Could you just come over here? And grabs him by the ear. What do we do?
It's so good.
I like the bit where she turns around and goes, shh.
Yeah.
And they're like, uh-huh.
Where
are you from originally?
Just so fucking good, man.
And then he gets mad at Venkman for Egon for using the calculator. Stop that! Right? He's trying to just get them to decide something.
And
look at Egon's face.
He's just so fascinated by this.
Well, Ray's got a plan. He hasn't shared it with anyone yet, but he's like, okay, I got it. Okay, get her.
That's a perfect shot. Look at that. They run out. We'll get back.
We'll get back to
you. It wouldn't be a New York street unless fucking pigeons.
Oh no, yeah.
Shocking, right? Oh god.
If it was a John Woo film, that would be all inside.
Well, I was telling Vex though yesterday, like I own this on Blu-ray. It's in Dolby Vision, and I was like, and I did a little research. The actual what do you call it? The transgenders of the way they transferred the film to the how they upscale. Dude, the movie looks absolutely beautiful in 4K.
Yeah,
I mean, like these certain scenes like this and other scenes it looks like a brand new movie almost. I was like, this looks like it was just filmed. That's how well the transfer.
Actually,
you think they rescanned the original master negatives?
Man. Yeah, and it looks beautiful. Sorry, Vex, what were you gonna say?
No, sorry. Speaking of that transition,
the transition,
transgender.
There are some scenes because of the transition into widescreen, you can actually see a lot more of what's going on.
Yeah.
So when we get to like the first sequence where they're driving around in the Ghostbusters van.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually see porn star Ron Jeremy on the street.
Yeah, Ron Jeremy's in it.
Yes.
Oh, I missed that.
So what was the original aspect ratio for the movie? Lance, do you remember?
The hedgehog.
No, I don't know. I don't remember.
Now we know where they got all the ectoplasm.
I mean, whatever the transfer was absolutely stunning, and you're watching on a new on a nice. It's like holy. I kept saying like I can't believe how well lit this looks. How they took all the grain out. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. And you know how like with Dolby Vision, there's like the whole point of Dolby Vision is certain scenes it'll enhance over others.
Right.
Holy shit! Like the part where they get to the we'll come up here when they get to the where they are buying the old
firehouse.
Right. Holy shit! I was like, this looks like it was just filmed like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's how well I was like, wow. So anyway, yeah. So this is this where? Oh, so this is where they get kicked out. They come back and there'd be this fucking guy who kicks them out, man.
You are a poor scientist.
You're
Dr. Venkman.
It's so good. Dr. Venkman, that look. That's the look.
Yeah, so
he's got that look.
Sorry, Whitey.
Oh no, I was just saying that they've just been running off of grants from the college this whole time, and now it's kind of dried up, so they have a choice to make.
Yeah, I love how they're taking this equipment out, and it's like this outdated 80s shit. Just this equipment.
Well, all of that, but one of the guys that's taking it out is wearing a Walkman and listening to music. Yeah.
Oh, and the song on that Walkman, that's the only time it appears in the movie, and it's on the vinyl soundtrack.
Oh, really?
Nice.
No,
I
can wait forever or something.
I love that. Oh, here you go. File. This is the original aspect ratio.
I was just looking that up.
Okay.
Yeah. So there wouldn't have been much change.
No, not much
with the 4K upscaling.
Just getting rid of the old green.
I've got that it was shot in 2.40 aspect ratio.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Well, that makes more sense.
So they would have actually narrowed it a bit to.
I would imagine.
I love this where he's talking about like they don't know what to do, and I love how
Einstein did his best work as a patent clerk.
You know how much a patent clerk makes, and it's just he's like I've worked in the private sector.
And again, this is the taste you get, the differences, right? That Venkman has always been just sucking off the tit and scamming his way through everything. Ray at least has been out in the real world. He's also the only one that has any assets. Which comes in handy.
Call it luck. I believe everything happens for a reason.
You know what? When I was first watching the movie, when that bit happened, did anybody else think like he was about to burst into a song?
For a second, yeah.
I honestly thought there was going to be a song, and I was like, "No, this film's been so good. Don't do a song." And unfortunately,
I know.
Oh, don't worry. He will bust into a song later, but
yeah. Like he's like, don't worry, everybody has 3 mortgages on their house these days. At 19%, you don't even try to. So
the interest alone for the first 5 years is going to be $95,000, and I was like, you only got like $100,000 loan? Jesus, how the hell do you afford all this shit?
Oh my god, yeah. It's so fucking funny. Yeah, so this is where they get to the warehouse, and I like. What does he say? It's a little bit. What do you say?
It's a bit much for a unique fixer-upper opportunity.
Yeah, they're playing hardball, and he comes down the pole.
Yeah, this is great. You got to try this pole. When do we move in?
Yeah,
she just sits there smiling at him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get my stuff.
Yeah.
Look at this place. Oh my god. She's been in a lot of stuff too. She was in a lot of stuff in the 80s, this lady here in the background.
70s and 80s. Yeah.
70s and 80s, yeah. God.
She was on Love Boat.
Who wasn't? I think I was on the Love Boat at some point.
Dude, so
you know what? She was in Coyote Ugly as well.
You know what? We're gonna have to fucking review this movie now because you keep hearing about Coyote Ugly. Oh my god.
Oh, Lance is right. Rhoda, that's where I remember her from.
Yeah.
Rhoda.
So this shot, obviously, you could tell it's a fake shot. But if you notice on the left of the building, you see these other buildings over here. Yeah. You could see the outline of where they computed, like the computer outline of the buildings on the left. It's crazy. I was like, wow.
Well, I guess that's not computers. That's
it's all matte painting.
Matte painting, right? It looked. I mean, for its time, look fine.
Good.
Oh, there's some great matte paintings in this.
Yeah. Central. This is the Upper West. Yeah, there she is. I told Sassy this and all. I was like, I don't really think she's attractive. This is the only movie I thought she was attractive.
Hot. She was hot in this movie.
She was attractive in this movie.
I won't go so far as to say hot, but yeah, she was attractive.
She was better looking than most. She wasn't as masculine looking. Is that okay to say?
Yeah,
I'm getting canceled. That's it.
My favorite character coming out soon.
Oh, dude. By the way, the ongoing joke in my family, I have an uncle who lives in New Jersey. I shit you not, is a spitting image of him. So the whole joke with the family is Rick Moranis. So every time we see him, we just recite lines from his movie.
Hey, those are taxes.
He loves that. He loves.
Oh
that.
yeah, he thinks it's great. Yeah, I'm tries to stab me.
I'm gonna have a party, and
really great if you could come by.
Come by.
I just ordered some stuff and some vitamins. That's fine. He's wearing that '80s fucking jogging suit. It's like,
and he is constantly locking himself out of his own apartment.
Yeah. Oh god, the comedic really. Look at him. He was great, Rick Moranis. God, man.
He's a great character act. I mean, I really wish he continued acting. He would have done.
I love his logic in this. The creep down the hall called the super because her TV was left on. So he climbs out of the balcony and thinks that unplugging the cable will stop it. Then he decides he'll turn on his TV and they'll think there's something wrong with the televisions in the apartment.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
How high were you when you came up with this solution?
I left my
the
TV on.
80s, man. It was the 80s.
There's a lot of cocaine in this building.
Apparently, John Candy was gonna play that role at one point, but he turned it down.
Oh no, I love John Candy. He probably would have been, but no, you got to get
Rick
Moranis
again. The size difference.
Yeah.
Is what's like the kiss where the keymaster and the gatekeeper is, and she dips him to kiss. That's
so I gotta tell you something, man.
Gatekeeper.
So like an apartment like this in New York City in the 80s was expensive. Because I'm sick in the head. I'm looking at like her kitchen. I'm like, this is like a $2 million apartment or maybe more right now.
Oh yeah,
New York
to,
more. Look at him. There he is.
Also
What's
our
up?
first reference to the Stay Puft marshmallows.
Yeah, right there. What's up, Bagface?
Hello,
Sorry
sir.
I'm late.
No, you're good, dude. You are good. We were just
You're looking buff, buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say you kind of give my
He just got his pump on.
I still am in my gym clothes.
my gooch is lifting. Watch it, looking at you, Bagface.
Yeah, flex it for the ladies and the fags on this panel as well.
Yeah, my marshmallow's starting to puff.
Do I have a flex?
My Stay Puft. My Stay Puft.
Yeah, stay puffed, baby, stay puffed.
I'm puffed. I'm all puffed
The
up.
nose cheeks are tightening.
So we were
Bustin.
like, obviously we're scrubbing, and since you're in a little later, Bagface. What about you? When was the first time you saw this movie? Because I know obviously you're younger than me. So like, when did you?
I think today.
This is the first time you've ever watched it.
You're kidding me, man.
Yeah, I think I saw it when I was like really young, but so young that I don't remember a single thing.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it made me very nostalgic for a time I literally don't remember.
See, that's
weird.
We were talking about that. I was there, Bagface. I lived in it, man.
Me too.
You had it so easy.
I snorted my way through the 80s.
It was different. It was things were a little more simple, even though back then, when you know, at that time, people didn't think so. Everybody thought the 80s was the end of the world too. It's kind of,
Well, to be fair, we also thought that in the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Yeah, every decade has. Yeah. So
well, I mean, there was thermonuclear war that was constantly kind of hovering.
Well,
over
yeah,
your
the
head.
Cold War wasn't the Cold. We had the
Well, they
Cold War.
played that movie the day after in the 80s. In
Yep.
80.
80,
I think it was 80.
That was the version for pussies. We got the proper one, Threads. You watch
Yeah.
No, there's actually there's a great one that was also aired. I think it was on ABC. It was done as a newscast. And
I've got a copy of that. I know.
Yeah, and the terrorists take over like a ship and have a nuclear weapon, and then it goes off.
It's called Special Bulletin.
Bulletin, yeah.
It's the first film directed by Ed Zwick, who directed Glory and The Last Samurai. And I'm already scheduled on my program. We're doing it in a couple of weeks.
I remember watching that live.
Dude, you gotta come on.
If you tuned in, because they only did the. By the way, this is just a show. They only did it after commercial, and they'd come back, and then it would go like 30 minutes with no interruption, and you thought if you tuned in the middle of it, you thought you were watching a news
I remember that.
program. Yeah,
you can see the whole film on YouTube. There's a really good copy of it there, but it's so
Look
good.
at that.
Yeah.
Imagine opening your fridge. Well, first of all, the eggs cooking themselves would be a sign to get the fuck out of the apartment. But opening
Look,
your
you're
fridge,
called a super. Maybe there's a problem with the heating. You don't know, but
you see this when you open your fridge. You're like, nah, I don't know.
it's like, I shouldn't have dropped acid before I came home.
Yeah.
That was actually in my fridge a couple of weeks ago.
I'm
It
sorry.
happens to the best of us, Lance. It's
Yeah,
all right.
there's been times I've wanted to clean my fridge out because I was like, if this thing says Zool to me, we're done.
Zoo.
Yeah, when it started moving, I knew I had some stuff that was sell by date past.
Yeah,
you know?
I love this when he gets the car and he's like, so it needs.
It's very
brakes,
first
it
of all.
needs a
Well, the first thing is, hey, you can't park this here, and then he sees him.
He's like, how much did you pay? Only $4,400.
Oh, $4,800.
He's like, oh shit.
And it needs them.
It needs brakes, lining, transmission, rear end. Probably needs rings.
Look at his face. Yeah, he's like,
only $4,800.
He's like, oh
shit. That's a lot of money back then.
Oh yeah,
a lot of money. Yeah.
Wow.
And then her. Oh my God.
Janine.
She was great.
God, she's great.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. What do you want?
Oh God.
I remember her. She was in a movie with Mark Hamill about the.
It's Corvette Summer.
Yeah. She was a hoe.
Yeah.
What did he say? Your bug eyes are scaring me, or something? Like you got these bug eyes.
You got the bug eyes, and he's like, "Sorry, Janine. Sorry about the bug eyes thing."
I'll be in my office.
In my office.
Oh, she was.
And Egon's under the desk the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You're very handsy.
I bet you like to read a lot. Print is dead.
I can see Bagface with this kind of hair, like at one point.
Maybe.
That's what it looks like when I wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can see you
wake up
rocking
as a Super Saiyan. What the heck?
I even got
He just left. Somebody hurt. You hurt his feelings.
God damn it! I'm sorry.
No, he's actually fixing his hair so he can match it better.
I got the glasses.
Gotcha.
Oh, he's
There
got.
we
There you go. There you go.
It's basically a
Thank
spitting
you.
image.
I could do a nice cosplay of everyone would
Of
get it,
Egon?
right?
Oh yeah.
100%. 100%. I got you, bro.
As long as you said I collect spores, molds, and fungus, you're good.
Stay out of the sun for a while. You'll be all right. I love you, Bagface. I love you. Yeah, this is where Sigourney Weaver comes in. He's like, huh? Somebody actually came in. Yeah, so she wants to meet with a Ghostbuster. Can I help you? Oh, and then of course he jumps right to the chance, and he immediately just starts like.
I love him leaping the barrister thing.
Yeah, jumps right over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how she's wearing. Yeah, so they're just asking her all these questions and trying to get to the.
Well, they've got so you also get, again, this is set up. They have the thermal vision showing her, and it's just her normally, which doesn't happen when they put Louis Tully on it.
No, it's a little different. He looks like a dog, but that's okay.
Oh, I love this discourse. Racial memory stored in this, the subconscious. Good.
I don't believe she's like, I don't believe in any of this stuff.
Neither do I.
How long has Cheez-Its been around?
Cheez-Its have been around for a long time, buddy.
I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah, I like this. I'll take Miss Barrett back to check her out. I mean,
check out Miss Barrett's apartment.
Look at his face.
Was she like? Was she 40 in this movie?
Sigourney? That's a great question.
Isn't she in her 80s now?
I think she was about 39 when she did this.
She's of age now, yes.
You like never see that age.
And only is that your sassy birthday face?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, she would have been in her mid-40s when this came out, early to mid-40s.
She looked good for her age.
You never see that.
What are you saying about
what
are you saying about somebody in their mid-40s? They
Hollywood
look good for their age.
Normally, nobody wants to look at them.
Yeah, that's very true. Well, no, movie stars. No, he's right though. Bagface is right. You don't see that these days. You don't.
Thank you for the clarification.
Are you talking about ageism?
God. Yeah, he's almost as old as my dad. That's weird.
Yeah, try not to offend the old hag, y'all.
Are you an ageist, Bagface? God damn it.
No, I'm anti-ageist. I'm fighting.
Okay. You're fighting this. I love it.
I'd like to fight it too.
I like this part.
Trust me, you won't win.
I know.
I like how he comes into the apartment.
Gravity is undefeated.
He kicks the closet.
He had one kid, and the kid is non-binary though.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Who, Sigourney Weaver?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Whatever.
Trying to get their break in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh, she was 35 according to Gore King in this movie. It's still, I mean, wow.
Yeah, I said she was in her 30s when this was.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 35. Sorry, I read that. I read that wrong.
Stop
Yeah, my
aging
bad.
her, man.
Stop fucking, God damn it, Beck. I like how he comes in and kicks the door. She goes, "That's the closet." He's like, "I know."
He's got that little thing that he keeps like squeezing.
Yes.
That's like one of those things you use for disinfesting roaches. And
Yeah, it's like a fumigation rig.
Yeah.
So funny.
Well, and he goes to the bedroom. Anything happening in here? Nothing happening in there.
and he goes, "What a crime!"
Yeah, what a crime.
No way this movie gets made today.
No,
You're
nothing's
right.
happening
There's
there.
No way. Oh, look, it's Papa Sasquatch. What's up, Pops?
Oh, hey,
Frankie.
Frankie.
Is that your dad, Molly?
Italian guy from New York named Frank. It's
Frankie.
a shock, right?
Well, that narrows it down.
We're going out on a limb here.
Oh, well, he's Italian.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, yeah.
And he's from New York.
Okay.
There you go.
No. Here, tell me this. Tell me that this couple was not meant to meet. My dad's name is Frank, and my mom's name is Fran.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But both of their names though,
Both
are
Francis.
Francis.
Yeah, Francis. It's like an ice cream. Frank and Fran Guinea ice cream. But yeah. So we get the kitchen. So that's the kitchen, huh? She's like, yeah. So they go into the kitchen, and
Yeah, this kitchen is larger than most apartments you get in New York
I was
City.
gonna say, just the kitchen alone is probably like $3 million in New York City.
Yeah, I back in 2017, I had to stay in New York for about 6 months, and I had a studio apartment. I swear to God, it was the size of this kitchen, and it was like $3,000 a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love when he opens the door. He's like, "Oh my God!" She's like, "What? Look at all the junk food."
Oh my God!
You actually eat this?
No, none of this was here.
It was growling and snort. Yeah, it's just funny. He's like, "I don't think you're crazy."
Yeah, that makes me feel so much better. She said sarcastically.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, so he's just trying to convince her that to help, and she's just like, "All right, well."
No, he's trying to get on. She realizes he's actually a creep and is like, "Okay, I need to get this putz out of my apartment now."
Yep. Because he's trying to I'll do that. You're going to say that's a guy that gets things done. She's like, "I'm sure you are."
Yes.
There he is again. Gets locked out of his fucking apartment. Poor Rick Moranis, man. I love this. He's like, "Yeah, I need some petty cash. I'm going to take."
No, he's taking her out. This magnificent feast represents the entirety.
And I like how he's like,
the petty cash.
He's like, "Eat slow. Take your time.
Chew your food. Chew your food."
That's going to be me after I've paid my fuel and electric bill.
Oh, poor lads. Yeah, of course they're serious. This is where we get the big.
You do? You are?
Yeah.
Oh, they'll be totally discreet. That is a lie, Janine. That is a complete lie.
Yeah. And then you get the ecto one. This is where we get the first.
Wait. Go back. They had an arcade in there.
Oh
yeah.
And they're right there. Look.
Yeah, they have Star Castle. They have a pinball machine. And they have Pac-Man.
Yeah. Well, you got to keep yourself entertained, man. You know.
Spend
I mean, it's raised money. Who cares?
Yeah, it's true. He's paying 19% interest on those fucking things. It's okay. Yeah, then we get the beautiful car and and then the music, and then I love when he walks in. Anybody seen any ghosts?
Yeah.
Imagine seeing these three guys walk in with these. Oh my God.
I think at this time.
What are you, cosmonauts?
This time in shooting, they were still didn't know if their name was going to be Ghostbusters or Ghost Breakers.
Right, because they were in an IP fight. So the Ghostbusters was originally a Saturday morning show, Gorilla and all that. They were still negotiating whether or not they could use the title.
Ghost Breakers.
Yeah, people started chanting the title on the street.
Oh God, I love.
When they put up like the painted sign to begin with, that's actually shot twice with different signs.
Yeah, I like this part. It's like, "What are you here? We're exterminators.
What are you, cosmonauts or something?"
Somebody saw a cockroach on the 12th.
Must be a hell of a cockroach. Bite your head off, man.
It's so fucking stupid. Look, there's black people in this. It's not woke. See?
I feel like 90% of them are in the prison scene, but I'll take it.
There is, yeah.
Jesus. You know what? Backface,
that's
you're
true.
Not wrong. You're not wrong.
And Winston the whole time is going, "I'm not with these white boys. I don't know what the hell is up with this."
He's at home. He's at home.
He actually realizes he has to get a different lawyer because these white people are crazy.
Yeah. Oh God, look at their faces. Those things. Bill Murray to this day always says like these things were so fucking. He fucked up his back wearing these things. Wearing that thing.
Why did they make them so heavy?
Well, I mean,
well, they have
It's
to
not
have
like
some
it
weight
really
to be a proper
Yeah.
prop. You know, if
That's
it's just
true.
real light, you're throwing it around and you don't
So
look
I like
realistic.
when he turns on the nuclear machine because it's nuclear. They all back
No,
away.
We're all wearing unlicensed particle accelerators. Yeah.
He just back away from him. Oh God, this is so good.
Well, and again, this is the humanity of these people. So for all of the character that they play, everybody reacts like normal humans. You know,
100%.
Yeah.
they click that thing on and it has that coming up, and they all just start like moving away. Not that it would help, right? Like from a rational explanation, you'd look at it and go, dude, I'm still going to be vaporized. But you naturally just instinctively move away from things that you think are threats, right?
I love this where they see her and they think she's a ghost and they shoot at. Of course, they shoot at the black person, right? Backface, am I right? Come on.
God, they're racist.
And then I love her. What the hell you doing?
Sorry, thought you were someone else.
Then they do that. Let's split up. Yeah, we can do more damage that way.
Yeah, we can do more damage that way.
Successful test.
Yeah. First time they've actually fired these things.
Oh my God. Oh God. Yeah. And he's just walking through the halls, and this is where he's when he sees Slimer for the first time. It's like,
I swear that so I'm sure that what was originally designed is he was supposed to see it drop and the cigarette was supposed to just drop on the floor. But through the miracle of just happenstance, it sticks to his bottom lip. And he turns around and is still like hanging when he's talking, and it finally drops, and it makes it so much more funny.
And then he blasts. He's just shooting at everything, putting fucking holes in the walls, fires, and then Slimer just kind of goes into the wall.
Oh, Egon! You missed the Egon where he sees the old man and runs the PK meter and then pokes him just to make sure he's real.
Yeah.
Oh God! I like how he's like, Ray. There he is.
It's looking at me.
Yeah, it's looking at me. He's a real ugly spud, isn't he? I think he can hear you, Ray.
My dad absolutely cracked up when he saw Slimer for the first time.
And he's like screaming. Oh, got it. Venkman! He slimed me. That's great.
Actual physical contact. I feel so funky.
That's great, Ray. Save some
for me.
he says. Oh God, yeah. This is when they go. He's in the ballroom.
Yeah, he's got him in the ballroom.
Oh, this is so good.
Remember, this was supposed to be very discreet, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
This is
They don't do discreet very well.
No.
So like they just destroy the entire fucking ballroom with just the late.
Did he pull off the tablecloth already?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But he has knocked down the chandelier, and the good news is the table broke its fall.
Yeah. I love this, which was in the trailer before. He's like, yeah, just what happened? Why can't we cross the streams? And just imagine, the worst possible scenario.
Yeah, all life stopping suddenly, and then reverse all of its particles accelerating at light speed. Okay, that's bad. Important safety tip. Thanks.
Look, it's bad take. Flaccid. What's up, Flaccid?
Yep, there he is.
It's because there's an Italian hosting. That's why
he hates
Blasted, you make a bunch of videos about Game of Thrones, so I don't think you're.
Wow!
She'll be here all week, people.
Yeah, she's all Rex is not gonna have it. Yeah, this is it. Try imagining all life as you know it. And he's like, oh, so he goes, all right,
important safety
tip. Thanks, Egon. So fucking good. There he is. Like he's getting drunk. Why not?
Except it's pouring right through him.
Yeah. Oh, so
again, a great effect.
Just amazing. Yeah. And they just go to town. They just destroy everything. That's a nice shot right there. Good practical effect. I mean, even the laser, the laser don't look bad. I mean, for 1984. Yeah, it looks great.
This is all hand animated, yeah.
Oh, look, we got the Peter Venkman fan site.
I know.
Excellent.
What's up, Peter Venkman? Great
Dr. Venkman.
Vex literally lives. Yeah, but, Vex, you
it's not her fault.
No, you know what? He's got a point. He's got a point.
I mean, yeah.
Point
true. She doesn't see. She doesn't. Yeah, she can't see the light yet. She's inching towards it.
Oh, I also love when he's trying to get. Hey, whoa! Nice shooting, Tex. When he's talking to Egon. Yeah,
it's so good. Oh, Yeah, and then he's like, oh, quick. So he asked to go get the guy who can open the
right,
door.
because all he hears, so he talks to that old woman. He's on, of course, the room will be ready when your party arrives, and all you hear is fucking breaking chaos in there. Shit's just blowing up, and he is shitting himself now.
It's so good. Yeah, because there was like Ray was saying that them chasing him around has tired the ghost out, so they finally can capture him. They do.
Yeah, and good shot with that, because when he's up there floating there, his tongue is hanging out and he's panting.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Little things I didn't catch, watching it last time. But yeah, it's lower him in, and this is where you see where they use the capture machine, which is fucking pretty cool.
I looked into the trap.
Oh yeah, don't look into the. I'm looking into the trap.
I looked into the trap. Right?
So stupid. Oh god.
The actor who plays the hotel manager, that's Michael Ensign, and he played Guggenheim in the Titanic movie. So he's the actor sitting there when the water comes in with his butler.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and he's also in War Games. He plays one of the generals.
Yes,
in War Games.
I like this. He's we got it.
He's still around. He's still going.
Yeah.
No, he walks up. We came. We saw. We kicked its ass.
Yeah, he's a real nasty, and he's Peter. He's getting the fucking tab ready. He's like, so we're gonna run lucky for you, we're running a special.
Yeah, it's $4,000 for the. Luckily, we're running on containment. It's only gonna be $5,000. I had no idea.
I won't pay. Well, we'll just put that.
Well, we'll just put that. Yes, we will, Dr. Beckman. Wait a minute.
Yeah, we could just put that bad boy in. No, we'll pay. Yeah, this is where they start, and then they start getting popularity because a lot of paranormal shit starts happening, and I like how as it's progressing through
My
this.
grandma used to spin yarns. What?
Yeah, because it's talking about like a ghost story that his grandma used to tell him.
But what I like about this is that it again, decent storytelling here is that you don't have to see them act like they're just telling you because it's a short movie. They got to kind of move things along, so. I like this. It's like a little 2-minute segment about how popular they're getting. There's all this paranormal activity popping up around New York.
So there's you skip past it, but it's when they're showing the different print media. So one of them is the Atlantic, right? And I always because it has like the classic Atlantic hand drawn cartoon type thing with them kind of running, but the cover was perfect. It says the politics of the next dimension. Do ghosts have civil rights?
It's one of the best background gags of this entire movie.
It's fantastic.
So many they get these so great for the actual media that they're talking about. Like the Globe is the Ghostbusters weight loss program.
I like
how is Elvis, and have you seen
him?
Have you seen
him recently?
Like this Chinese guy's trying to bring him like a duck.
Peking ducks. Yeah.
Peking duck. My god, it's so good.
Larry King. Yeah.
God damn. So. Yeah. There you
go. Here it is. Yeah. The politics of the mention the ghosts have civil rights. It's so classic.
God.
Do you want to address that comment, Cannoli? You think he's just trolling?
Listen, Flaccid. I have no words. No, he better be fucking trolling. He's just scared to come on the show anyway.
You never know. I was just
comment.
Just checking.
Flaccid's scared to come on the show.
Ghostbusters 2016 is way better. Come on.
No,
dude,
he's kidding. Real. No, job.
I mean, he may be on release from whatever institution he normally inhabits.
I've heard rumors that he's slightly gay too. So,
you missed another one of their great ones where he talks about 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No job is too big. No fee is too big.
Too big. Yeah. Oh god, that's so good. Yeah, there you go. Is the question that's on everybody's mind? How was Elvis?
Have you seen him lately?
There you go. The
Ghostbusters super diet. Princess Di expecting again.
Oh, poor Princess Di. Oh, this is the best part of the whole movie. This is they're dreaming, and then the fucking the ghost fellatio might be the best part of.
I've got some trivia for you on this lady.
Please.
So in the ZZ Top video, she's got legs. That lady is the ghost. Is also the woman who has the legs in the video.
Oh, no kidding.
So she's played by actress Kimberly Herring, and she was also in Romancing the Stone, Beverly Hills Cop 2. She was also in Roadhouse. She's one of the girls in the bar in Roadhouse, the good Roadhouse, of course. I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, there's only one.
Sadly, she passed away in 2022 at the age of 65, and probably from cancer. Because family asked for donations. Yeah, but she still looked good. Like,
that's too bad.
You know, quite, yeah.
Oh, this is
also
here's one of my great ones.
Also,
Go ahead,
Coyote Ugly. Also,
Jesus
Coyote
Christ.
Ugly.
Not everything. Listen,
I don't think she was in Coyote Ugly.
Yeah. Do you believe in US? If there's a steady paycheck in it,
I'll believe anything you say.
Yeah, it was so fucking good. Winston was great. I can't believe that dude's 78 years old now.
Who?
God damn it. The guy who plays Winston, Ernie Hudson.
Oh,
Ernie
yeah.
Hudson.
They don't age them.
He's like, I like this part when he's walking in. He's like, you don't look good.
Yeah.
We're just gonna gloss over that casual racism that Sassy just dropped. Okay.
He's so used to hearing it, I guess. Gosh, I was waiting for something.
I was waiting for something remarkable to happen.
Yeah, quarter black Vex. Don't take that.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing it up, Vex. I always count on you for the racism. I love it.
Racism watch.
Yeah, racism.
Right.
Race buster.
I mean, what else would I watch?
Yeah. Yeah. I like
Bill
him.
Murray ended up taking a bunch of his lines, including the "I've been slimed," and he got cut out of 50% of the script.
Well, he was literally supposed to be like Venkman's role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, the leader of the Ghostbusters.
Oh God, this guy.
Because Eddie Murphy was originally lined up to be in this,
Yeah,
oh wow,
I got that
that's
in the
right.
trivia. Yeah, there's a lot of changes that were made to that character after Eddie Murphy declined the role.
And boy, did he regret that.
What was
I
he
never
doing at
look
the
into
time?
the original script for this.
I believe he was making the hit single "Party All the Time."
Oh, thank God!
yes.
I mean, look, when you're working with Rick James, you work with Rick James. If I had a choice, I would work with Rick James.
That's a
But he
jam.
did
right
he,
there.
he did a little movie called Beverly Hills Cop in a year.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
wasn't he doing Beverly Hills Cop?
And Golden
yeah.
Child.
That was after.
Oh, the Golden Child! Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Yep. Yeah, this is where he goes back to her, and he's like, yeah, this. Yeah, he wants to take her out. Who's the stiff? Who's the stiff? Oh God. Yeah, this is good. So he's just trying to work his way. So he finds out who Gozer is, right? Because the whole thing is, Zool was the minion of Gozer, and he goes into this whole backstory about the
Gozer very big in Samaria.
very big. But who is he? I don't know. But so he wants to get together with her Thursday night to talk to her, of course, and go over everything. And he's a smooth talker, man. It's Bill Murray. Come on.
Exactly.
By the way, the guy, the stiff, the violinist's supposed boyfriend, he is the role of A.G. Stewart in Yellowstone. So, if you're any
nice.
Yellowstone fans,
I love this where he's like, get some sun.
Yeah. I'm glad to see you're feeling better because he's constantly dabbing in his nose because he has a cold. Yeah. Also, love there's a great bit there where so Bill Murray, my wife and I were both remarking his reversions to prior characters. So in this scene, it's I think when he turns and starts to walk away, he totally does the Caddyshack, droop mouth on one side thing.
Yep.
And then does this the twirling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver got on really well with that actor, the violinist, and she got him a role in Working Girl.
Nice.
Which is not a bad film. That film is still
It's okay.
Still
No, it's okay.
Yeah, holds up.
Holds up.
It still works, you would say, Lance?
It works.
Yeah,
the girls.
I mean, has a good theme song.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the remake Trans Working Girl will be better.
Yeah. Working they them.
Working them. This is where he showed him how they use the capture machine. It's a nifty where they put the ghosts into
the containment system. Yeah.
Oh, this is fucking great. This fucking guy always plays a piece of shit in these movies.
He's always a douche.
Yeah, and I like how he's like, what does he say? I was supposed to get I've been told I would have a day off. It's been 2 weeks. Somebody with your qualifications can
can easily find something in the food service or housekeeping industries.
I've quit better.
This is when she gets the call. Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Yeah. Yeah, and then this is where the guy comes from the EPA and he puts the slime everywhere.
He shakes his hand, and he slimes him, and then like hits him in the shoulder on his suit, so he's covered in it. Yeah.
What exactly are you a doctor of?
Well, psychology and parapsychology.
This guy always plays an asshole, man.
Yes,
he's in Die Hard.
Yeah, that's why.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
William Atherton.
There's actually 2 people from Die Hard in this.
Yeah, that Reginald Beevale Johnson is.
Yeah,
in
the cop.
Yeah.
Very briefly.
Yeah. So he wants to see the storage. He thinks because the whole thing is he thinks they're storing like toxic gas down there, and it's all bullshit.
Well, he's just the government. He's the EPA. We have to inspect it. Yeah.
By the way, his character is the mayor of New York in the new film.
In the new one.
Yeah.
Oh God.
He's Mayor Walter Peck.
Has anyone?
He's no Lenny.
No, I haven't.
What were you saying, Backface?
Has anyone seen the new one?
Not yet. I'm planning to watch it probably later this week because there's already a copy up on the Seas.
Oh,
so
I get. Have you seen it?
I've seen it. Yeah, I saw it.
What'd you think of it?
Oh, it's just a movie.
It's just there. It's just
definitely a film.
But like the fact that Platoon said there's 16 main characters in the movie. 16.
Yeah.
It's too much going on.
Yeah.
Was there a P. Diddy ghost? Was there a P.
Diddy ghost? No Diddy. No Diddy.
No Diddy. Diddy didn't do it.
No, they didn't want the R rating.
From everything I'm gathering, this movie, the new one, really just shouldn't have been made or didn't have to be made at all. Like
kind of content for the sake of content,
and it's not even doing that well, right? Financially, did it? I don't know.
I thought I heard that like 100.
Too early to tell, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty crazy to me that it's like 10, 15 minutes longer than this one.
Really?
It does nothing. It's crazy to see like how much they could fit into a movie in the 80s versus now, where it's like. Yeah, it doesn't even feel like there's a third act. It's so awkward.
That's crazy.
Odd. Yeah.
So avoid it and watch it at home is what you're basically saying.
Yeah. Stream that. Great streaming movie.
I'll go sailing the seas for that eventually. How about that? Oh, yeah. So this is where he's explaining to Ed Hudson about what was this? It was about
the psychokinetic energy readings, right? Which is what PKE stands for, the PKE meter.
Maybe want a Twinkie after.
Yeah, if the normal amount of psychokinetic energy is the size of this Twinkie, then what we're dealing with now is a Twinkie that would be approximately 35 feet long and 600 pounds.
Twinkie.
That's a big Twinkie.
It's a big Twinkie.
And then he shows up, telling him about the Twinkie. What about the Twinkie?
What about the Twinkie?
That's the same Twinkie that Bruce Willis eats in Die Hard.
Mm-hmm. You could eat it today, you wouldn't even notice.
You wouldn't even notice the difference. Yeah, nothing changes.
It's just as good today as it was then.
Oh, this is where the dogs start coming to life. Pretty. Oh God! There's my boy Rick Moranis again.
Oh, hey, we're having a big party.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I have a date. Oh, okay.
No, that's okay. You can bring him along. I love his big pitch. We're going to play some Twister and do some breakdancing.
Well, I don't. You guys, do you remember Bob and Doug McKenzie? Like,
yeah. Great White North.
Great White North. He was on SCTV.
Yeah.
And
later did Strange Brew, the movie.
Oh,
yeah.
God,
With Max von Sydow.
Yeah.
There's that really tall blonde girl at the party as well.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. Yeah, she's
well endowed in the chest.
I'm bored. Maybe if we just start dancing, people will join in. Okay.
I like how she's talking to her mom. And she's like just kind of trying to brush her off. Like, I got a date. He's one of the Ghostbusters. Yes, the guy.
Yes, those guys on TV.
And then that happened. You notice that one of the I don't know what it is. One of the whatever tries to grab her. They kind of grab a little bit of the titty there when they get her.
So that there's an interesting story around this. Lance, you know I'm sure you know the story about the stagehands who had to act as the hands, right?
Oh, for the that come out there.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead and tell them.
Oh, go ahead, Lance.
No, you jump in.
Okay, so
not sure if my story is the same.
So they did a few takes, and the guy that comes up between her legs was always like he wouldn't like grab anything. He was very cautious about it.
Yeah.
She actually
she grabbed his hand.
She grabbed his hand. Yeah,
put it on her boob at one
right.
point. Just to get him to like
wow.
cut the eye.
Yeah, it was like get comfortable with it. This is what we're gonna do. Yeah,
grab it, baby. Whoa.
No, she's just saying this is what has to happen. There's nothing
Correct.
sexual about it. Just do the thing, and that was how he kind of got over.
It's 2024.
Was
his
the
mortification.
only part of the movie that really scared me when I was a kid.
Look
I was
how,
like,
look how respectful people were back then
Yeah.
before they got intimacy coordinators in that just like messed
She gets
everything.
dragged into the fridge.
Oh.
Well, the kitchen anyway.
The kitchen anyway. Yeah, that's fine.
Get back to work, woman.
Yeah, back in the kitchen.
The patriarchy goes.
Exactly.
Fucking Rick Moranis. He's like, it only cost me $4. He's going through like what the cost of everything was.
Yeah, the smoked salmon's normally $28, but I got it $14 after tax. So I got a guy that connects something.
And once you have some brie, he's like, he's just a fucking nerd. I love it.
I love his total exposition dump of anybody who comes in. He immediately tells everybody about their financial situation, what's going on.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
that's
because he tells him, he's like,
that's Casey Kasem's wife.
Yeah.
Yep.
The blonde.
Yeah. So the one thing is he tells the guy, he's like, I'm doing this as a tax expense. That's why I only invited clients instead of friends. It's like, thanks for telling me that. Okay.
he's talking about these people. Yeah, they have a mortgage.
Yeah, he's got a company in receivership, and she's paying a deferred salary settlement.
Fred's just got over syphilis.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, thank God he's not a doctor.
Don't let him touch the cheese sticks.
I like how he's got JFK and then he's got, look at his picture. His fucking his diploma right above him. Oh God.
Okay, who brought the dog?
Yeah, and then the dog. Now, of course, we were saying like these shots, obviously, of the time. There's not much you could do. Well, when they have the close-ups, it looks good.
Yeah, where it's just the still practical. Yeah.
But yeah, overall, yeah.
Well, the other thing is his girlfriend like immediately jumps out onto the balcony. It looks like she just jumped out of the building or something. I was like, "Fuck you, I'm out."
She just disappeared. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a bear in his apartment.
This shot of the dog running across the road, I tell you, like my dad's quite a reserved guy, and I remember quite distinctly this shot. He just like roared with laughter because he just never seen anything like that in a movie. He absolutely loved this film, man.
I love this.
Good memories.
They're all looking at him. Let me in.
And they all just turn around and carry on eating.
Oh, they just keep on. Yeah.
Good.
Nice doggy, nice little pooch. Maybe I got a milk bone. Ah! And then they all stop for just a second, then they go right back to eating.
Yeah, this is so good. Yeah, he's going on his date, and he sees all this. He's like, "What the fuck?"
I also love the explanation changes every time, right? So the first thing is he says, "Who brought the dog?" Then he announces there's a bear. And then when he gets back, the doorman's like, I don't know, some guy had a cougar in his party or something.
Are you
like, how many animals can we go through?
No.
She
shuts the door.
Knocks again. Yes.
Actually, yeah, I just talked to him.
No, I'm a friend of his. He told me to meet you here. Yeah.
He walks in this ectoplasm all over the walls. I wonder what she was doing in there. There's ectoplasm on the wall.
It's like Vex when she's watching Cavill, footage.
You know it.
Yeah.
You know it. She's like, I don't know. Yeah, that's just what she says to Cat. You want this body?
This is a trick question.
This is so fucking good. Oh God. Yeah, I guess the roses worked, huh? I'm making a rule never to get involved with a girl who's possessed. And again, like these lines, I want you inside. It's like, God damn.
I think there's already too many people inside. There's at least two already. Be a bit crowded.
Get to me, sub creature.
Yes.
Why don't you just this is
stop upsetting Dr. Venkman.
Yeah. What I'd really like to talk to is Dana. Only
Zuli, you nut. Now come on. And then
there
is no Dana.
Only Zul.
What a wonderful singing voice you must have is his response.
Yeah. If you don't, I'm gonna count to 3. If you don't, oh my god,
it's gonna be some real trouble. Yeah. 1, 2, 2.5.
Yeah. And then she starts floating. Oh god. So fucking funny. She's making these growling. He's just like, what the? Yeah. He's like, what the fuck? Oh, and there he is, possessed. And I like how he's sniffing all the stuff. He goes up to the horse.
Yes. Are you the gatekeeper? Hey, buddy, you want to ride or not? He gives him the red eyes.
Yeah. I make deals. You want to ride? Wait for the sign.
Wait for the sign. When he comes, all of the enslaved will be free. Just tells the fucking horse that and takes off.
So this is where they drop him off at that, because they're like, yeah, nobody. What do you say? Bellevue didn't want him.
Yeah,
like nobody wanted him.
Heard you guys are into this kind of thing,
Are you the gatekeeper? Oh God.
Yeah, he puts the PK meter on him.
Yeah,
and he's like, yeah, we'll take him. And she's like, yes, so kind. You like a humanitarian? And Egon goes, I don't think he's human.
And I like how he's got the pasta strainer on. It's like it's a pasta strainer with.
Well, and again, look at the thermal cam, right?
Yep. The dog. Oh God.
I never did notice the thermal cam on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, little things. Right?
Yeah, because they use it on her first, and everything's fine. They use it on him, and
he gives this whole background about who's coming and all this, and so like, what the fuck? This man scares me. I'm usually very psychic.
I'm very psychic.
I think
Vince Clortho.
Yeah. I think you're gonna die.
It's like sassy with a sinus infection.
What are you talking about? It's exactly how it talks.
Yeah. I'm usually very psychic about these things, cannoli.
Yeah. I want to get Bagface, since you, like I said, so the first time you saw, like, as you're kind of watching this, when you watch older movies like this, do you have a preconceived notion? Like, I don't know, it might, like, I know you could watch these movies and probably appreciate them, but are you watching it and going, wow, for its time, this is pretty good? Like, is there things that you're not liking that you're catching, or in general, you're just impressed that they could pull this shit off in 1984?
I think I like it a lot more just because, like, they have to pull off a lot of things, and it takes a lot of more technical know-how, where everything's done in post now, but it's like clever filmmaking and cool tricks and practical sets. And even when they're like, the dog is attacking people, like the wide shots, it's even kind of cool to see that, because the amount of ingenuity and like planning that has to go into that versus just making a CGI demon dog. It's a lot. I appreciate it.
Yeah. What do you think about the actual, like, the characters and the people? Do they still ring true to you, or do they look a little anachronistic because of attitudes or
no? I feel like it rings more true than like most movies now, because they feel like they're exaggerated versions of people, but they feel like people still, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. And it's like people you'd hang out with or know on the regular kind of thing. So it's a little
all
more.
All of these characters have got a little arc as well,
Yeah, a little bit.
So everybody's got, like, it's as much as you need in a film like this, but at least it's there. It's like the new Roadhouse movie. You can do everybody's arc on that film in a flat line because no one goes anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, it's more like a point. I'm not sure that they were even characters to begin with. And
I'm just always curious about, especially when movies like this, that from this time period, like when they're seen for the first time, especially one who obviously pays attention to what's going on now. It does kind of make you, like Bagface said earlier on when he came on, like, it makes you look at what's going on in Hollywood now and go, wow, it's a fucking mess.
This took under 7 months to get to make.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Things were done faster. Yeah,
and I think the reason that certain movies just have a permanence in culture is the story's nice, but they're actual humans in it that act like humans, that you recognize the traits of people or in yourself. And it makes it, those are the best stories, right? That they should have, real humans in odd situations. How would those actual humans, respond?
Right, like you were saying in the elevator scene, how they were reacting to the packs getting generous.
Yeah, I like this part here. I actually really like this part. These two have chemistry, but I love how he's asking him about, hey, do you believe in the?
Do you remember something? Yeah, or something from the Bible about the dead rising and.
What do you say? Do you believe in God? Never met the man.
This is one of the few scenes in the movie that's got quite a serious sort of subdued tone. It just puts the whole film on pause, but I really like it.
It's good timing. It's a perfect placement for it. I completely agree.
Well, and again, grounding, right? That Winston is the audience's avatar in a lot of ways, right? He is the most everyman of all of these. He doesn't really believe in this shit, but he's not a shyster like Venkman is.
He's just in it, for his 11.5 a year, and his steady paycheck. But he's even recognizing that, man, we're dealing with some weird shit going on here. And have you thought about this at all? And that's the thing is, this is for the most part, it's an exterminator movie, right? But they are so busy that they don't kind of stop and pull back and think about it so much unless events happen. That scene is them kind of taking a breath during the drive, where Winston makes this observation and kind of makes Ray think about it, and then makes them both uncomfortable. Hey, let's turn on the radio.
Yeah.
Also, cool music playing right here. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's always sad seeing the World Trade Center and fucking older movies.
I know, man.
God damn, man.
I thought that when I watched it the other day.
Yeah, it's
when you made your boat too.
Yes, thanks, White Bear. Thanks, White Bear. Thank you. Yeah, this is where the EPA people come in, and obviously, and Con Edison and the electric company, the cop, and he basically just forces his way in.
You got the fire marshal, Con Ed, and then the cop. I love the cop.
I tried to stop them.
Sorry, did Chris Walken have a cameo in this?
I kept that ghost up my ass for 7 years.
Exactly.
He had to shut the power down.
Put that proton pack in my ass.
It was the only place he could.
We're gonna let the ghosts go free.
If you cross the streams,
it would be bad.
The damage you can do here.
Walken would have been such a good villain for Ghostbusters.
Everything. Every time Vex does casting trivia, it's always Christopher Walken, please.
Oh yeah, Christopher Walken was.
Yeah, they would have been testing him if he was a ghost. They'd be sticking that meter right in his face.
Yeah,
gotta love the Walken.
This is great.
Well, and again, I love Venkman. He basically told the EPA guy to go stick it up his ass. Yeah. Then he shows up. Oh, I'm wanting to cooperate in any way I can. Right? He's always in what? How can I play the angle mode?
Don't be a jerk.
Don't be.
Don't be a jerk. Shut it down.
Oh, the great part. If he does that again, you could shoot him, and the cop is like, "Look, pencil neck, you do your job, I'll do mine."
He's sniffing him as he does it. That's the thing I like. Rick Moranis is just
Rick Moranis is constantly
sniffing.
Oh god, he's like,
and the rest of them are trying to sneak over to the stairway because they know shit's about to hit the fan.
Yeah. And again, practical the special effects here look good. They look damn good for their time. And this is where all the ghosts get released. So for the next half hour of this movie.
So this is a sign. It's a sign, all right. We're going out of business. There's a great shot in this when the ghosts start escaping that again calls to Stay Puft. There's an old faded painted sign on one of the buildings that's the Stay Puft Marshmallow ad.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I like this.
I love Egon's the one who loses his shit.
Yeah, your mother. Yeah, and I love the music, that song they play.
This is Mick Smiley.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great song.
Yeah, it's really good. Just fits. So they're getting again. God, it looks so good. And this is where she sees.
Well, and I think again, this is another area where it starts to get serious again.
Yeah.
Right. Like the car or whatever. When Mick Smiley's music kicks on, there's a certain like haunting quality, a bit of an ominous thing to it.
Yeah.
And you just see all this shit happening all at once. It's like, stakes have just turned up.
Bad things are happening.
Crypt Keeper was driving a cab.
Wasn't Slimer eating hot dogs out of the?
It's at some point.
Yeah. This is great shot, and then of course, like how the window explodes out.
Yeah, where it explodes out.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go, Bagface. Yeah, you're right. Black man in jail, keeping the man down.
To the movie's credit, this is probably what jails looked like in the '80s. So it's pretty accurate.
Especially in New York City, right? What? I didn't say it.
Oh yeah, downtown New York. This is probably what.
Listen, my dad was a cop in downtown New York at this time, so I have lots of stories. He's a retired policeman.
Yeah, you see, you've got both. You've got Italians and blacks. So this is a fair representation of.
What were you saying back?
Hey, whoa!
Why are you throwing my people in there?
These guys aren't connected. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. What were you saying, Bagface? My bad.
I was asking if your dad knew before right now that you stream with black people. And
oh yeah, well he knows. I mean, he doesn't accept it, but I'm just kidding.
It's not like he endorsed it or anything. Let's not get crazy there.
Why do you think he's never on the streams? I mean, come on.
Yeah,
he said I've never seen him before, so I thought maybe he comes when I'm not around or something.
He's not subscribed
He said
to my
hello
channel.
before you came on the stream.
Yeah, you joined. He's like, and I'm out. Drop the mic. He's out.
I saw too many of these people in the 80s, man.
If I want to see that, I'll look in my jail.
So you're the reason for the downvote on YouTube, huh?
Yeah, apologies.
I lost a sub the other day. I don't know.
But Dad, why?
Why, Pop? Listen, man, I am Italian. I am from New York, and I'm a cop. So, oops. You ever been to Brooklyn before? It's pretty.
I also, again, I love the interaction where Ray is in his element, and Bill Murray's like, okay, so explain to me like I don't understand architecture. What he goes, you never studied.
Dude, you could see how many times they probably broke character because right here his smirk.
Oh yeah.
He's
Aykroyd is trying to stay straight. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he gives the whole backstory on the building, how it was like a surgeon or a doctor that had rituals up in the roof, right? And and then the architect, he was
right. Yeah, they built everything in like magnesium, tungsten, and I'm like, I don't know if that timeline lines up, but okay.
Sure.
They have fucking gargoyles hanging out the side of the building. It's haunted.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like how she lives right in the corner.
Penthouse. Oh,
That's
Spook
racist,
Central.
Man. That's fucking racist, man. Why you gotta call people that name? God damn it. Look at this black guy. This white guy's like, I'm gonna get this white boy.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I have a girlfriend. She sleeps above the covers, 4 feet above her covers.
Oh God. Yeah, and I like how like he's given the information here, and everybody hovers around them.
Yes.
Everybody get that?
Cats and dogs living together.
Oh no, that's later.
Isn't that here?
No, this is when he breaks into song.
Oh, that's with the mayor, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is where the guy from there he is. The guy from Die Hard comes.
Yeah, Die Hard.
This is small. I forgot he was in this.
Yeah, but this is the scene where all of the prisoners are like surrounding or whatever, and he's like, "So be good, for goodness' sake! Whoa, somebody's coming."
Well, there was
She's
a
ready,
20
man.
around earlier, so
Yeah, she's primed, man.
Oh yeah, she is ready for the Keymaster.
Mm-hmm. I am the Keymaster. I like how she takes him.
Yes, she dips him.
Fucking Rick Moranis, man. Oh yeah, look at his face. He's like, whoa.
That's the cannoli sassy birthday face again.
Yeah.
You know it, baby. Those candles are extra waxed. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna.
What are you saying?
Don't worry about it, White Bear. Don't worry.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I just feel like saying it.
What does it mean? I don't know.
Bagface knows what it means when I say the candles are extra waxed, right?
No.
How many allies? God damn it!
I can neither confirm nor deny that, Senator.
He's like,
no recollection of that.
I know.
I've seen some shit, but I don't know what the fuck that means.
I have seen shit that'll turn you white.
We're back to William Atherton here.
Oh shit. That's good.
Everything was fine until the power grid was shut off by Dickless here.
You had 5,000 subs to call people out.
Yeah, why did you point him out?
I don't know. I like Bagface. It's because he's dark.
I love
That's what I'm here
again
for.
the Peck.
Vex doesn't have her camera on, so I got to be the token.
You got to be the token for the show.
Peck is he's giving this explanation, and they use these psychoactive drugs to fool people, and then it's all a big scam. Which, by the way, if Venkman would have thought about it, he would have tried to do because it would have made sense. But the great thing is like the people, the other people in the room, like the chief commissioner, the walls of 53rd precinct were bleeding.
Yeah,
and the fire marshal. I have seen combustion by every kind of thing, and I don't know what the hell this is, which kind of undercuts Mr. Peck.
Mr. Peck. Yeah, I like this here. Dickless. He was shut off by Dickless here.
Is that true?
Yes.
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
Fucking great.
That got the biggest laugh in the cinema.
Oh, yeah.
God.
I'd ever heard.
He says it so like deadpan and straight.
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
So goddamn.
Well, and the great thing is the fight where Venkman is like dancing around and then they ADR. Well, that's what I heard.
Yeah, this is the part here. Since I've joined these men, I've seen shit that you what?
What do you mean biblical? Oh, that's another thing is you've already had the scene where the cardinal comes in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's Mike and Lenny and Venkman. After they get done talking, he's like, the church has no official statement on this, but I believe it may be a sign from the word of God, or a sign from God or whatever. And Venkman's like, yeah, it's a good plan, Mike. And he's just like already like ingratiating himself using these first names.
Yeah, and he tells him here, like, basically, if you listen to us and it works out, you're going to save the lives of millions. Of
right. It's if I'm wrong, fine. I'll go to jail peacefully. It'll be a vacation. But if I'm right, Lenny, you will have saved the lives of millions of registered voters. Again, dealing with these people as if they were human. What does a politician care about more than anything else, right?
Votes.
The politics and votes.
Power,
right?
yeah.
And Venkman, being the consummate con artist, is playing to that.
I'm gonna miss him.
I'm gonna miss him. Send you a nice fruit basket.
Oh God, man. Yeah, and I love how they come out. And there we go. It's all starting to happen. The last 25 minutes of this movie, man, there's a lot of shit that happens.
Oh, it rolls.
Yeah, they move quick. And I like how they come out of the fucking the Ghostbusters car and everybody's cheering them on. And
yeah, you got a police escort. You got the National Guard out. And...
yeah, like they love you. They love you.
Like, they actually had to shut down the road at rush hour when they filmed this.
Yeah,
and
in the 80s in New York. No,
the cops that were handling the traffic ended up pulling their guns on. One of them pulled a gun on a taxi driver, and the other one pulled a guy. He actually manhandled a guy out of a limo and pulled him to the ground. So this is before the days of BLM. Both of those dudes would have been dead.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was pretty crazy. Oh, and then at one point somebody came and had a go at the production and said, you're causing all this chaos. What film is this? And Reitman turned around and said, it's the Cotton Club, because he knew that was filming at the same time. This guy who was a famous author went around telling everybody the Cotton Club's closing down.
Look at this. Great practical effects here off the street. I mean,
oh yeah,
that's a pickup that was done in LA.
Yeah, this is all on set. Yeah,
that's awesome. Wow. God, that's awesome.
They matched it really well, though, didn't they?
Oh,
it's fucking amazing. So they actually, like Backface said, they actually paid it. They actually cared back then.
It's amazing how movies are made when you have competent people.
Yeah.
I think the coolest thing about this movie is it feels like they all had fun. I feel like that's really rare.
Yeah.
Now it wasn't rare until like the mid 2000s, I guess. But
yeah,
you can just feel how much fun they all have together and how well they actually get along. Such good chemistry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I think the thing, like a lot of people will point out that whenever you hear people going, "Oh, I had a lot of fun on the movie," usually it's going to be shit. Somehow this one managed to be both really competently, made, but these guys are like peak comedy timing.
Yeah.
They've worked with each other. They know how to bounce off of each other. Yeah.
Yeah. I like this part here. He's like, where are we? I think we're in the teens.
We're in the teens. Let me know when I get to 20. I'm going to throw up. Well, and again, this is a great scene of humanizing them, right? That these are the guys that are supposed to save the fucking world. Staircase is busy defeating them right now because they're not superheroes who just fly their ass up.
And they made an entire video game about that one scene.
Out of it. It's still they still making video games about this shit. But yeah, I know what you mean though. Yeah, it's at the end of the hall.
Oh, I love when Egon comes in. Art Deco, nice.
Yeah. It's like he's worried about the fucking.
Yeah, then it's like, where's it at? At the end of the hall. Of course it is. They've just had to hump 22 stairs.
Oh God, yeah. Whole apartment's just destroyed.
Where does the stairway go?
Up.
Goes up.
Goes up. This is great. Yeah.
And Venkman, even now being slimy, where he like looks and there's like a growl or something or whatever, and he goes, Go ahead. He's like ushering everybody ahead of him. Yeah.
It's so fucking good. Yeah, this is where the Gozer is. Yeah, so she turns into a dog. They both do. Oh god, that's fucking creepy, man. Jesus.
And Venkman with the great observation. All right.
Okay.
So she's a dog.
She's a dog. Goes to the Gozer. Yeah.
Goes.
I love this. I love this. I mean, God, look how good this fucking looks for 1980. I mean,
It's great.
God, amazing sets. Amazing.
And great compositing.
Yeah.
On this, because so much of this is miniature and matte.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a miniature.
Yep. Yeah, again, like, see, this is where the practical effects go. Like, because up close, these are actual practical dogs. Like, they look good. Now they made her. What did they say? I thought they said that they didn't know it was going to be a woman, and it's like, well, it could take any. Yeah, if this was 2024, oh god, you know, they would go.
They were going to have
heavily-
Pee Wee Herman play Gozer.
Oh, that would be.
No.
But would he be wanking it while he was giving his speech? Yeah, this is.
Oh.
Yeah,
Go get him, Ray.
Go get him. Ray. I order you to cease and desist.
As a duly designated representative of the city, county, and state of New York, cease all supernatural activity and return to your place of origin or to the nearest convenient parallel dimension.
Are you a god?
No.
Then
die.
Oh god. Yeah, I like how Ernie Hudson's got to pull him back up when somebody.
Well, and the crowd reacts because all they see
Yeah.
is the lightning shooting off.
Yeah. You say yes.
Someone asked you if you're a god. You say yes.
God, so good.
All right,
Smoke
this chick is toast.
Throw it. Yeah, and they just shoot the lasers and
Let's show this prehistoric bitch how we do things downtown.
We neutralized her. We had tools. We got
We
the
had
talent.
the talent.
Yeah, these readings are really bad. I like how everything starts shaking. Yeah, and this is where Gozer gives her. And again, I don't know how you guys felt. Like, obviously, the main villain's not in the movie very long. What is she, like 10 minutes? Maybe not even 10 minutes.
Oh no!
And it still has an impact. Like, it's crazy. Like, yeah, because the whole it's all about them and getting to this point. This whole movie, right? But then
Right, and you've built up the story, right?
Yeah.
You've given one hell of a background. This goes with the Gozerian, goes with the Destructor. The Travelers come and choose. It's like, what? We don't understand. What do you mean choose?
Yeah, he gets it too. He's like, "Oh, I get it." So
Oh, I
get
get it. I get
Hoover.
it. Choose the form of the Destructor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we think about J. Edgar Hoover is going to show up and destroy us.
Why didn't they just choose an ant and then they could have just trodden on it? You know, a cockroach.
It would have been a
or
giant ant.
It would have been a giant.
something. Giant
It's a
ant.
Destructor.
Okay.
What did you?
I mean,
do,
Ray tried to think of the most humble thing, the harmless thing ever.
Oh,
Mr.
God,
Stay Puft.
This was so. As a kid seeing, like, holy shit, man! Again, it looked amazing. Seeing this, yeah, I used to have the fucking toy.
Well, seeing it on the big screen was amazing.
Oh,
This
look at
this
that!
is one of the things in the UK that everybody was kind of like, "What the fuck?" Because we didn't know what Stay Puft was.
Well, it's a non-existent brand.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh,
real.
It was a
okay.
mixture between like 3 different brands, one being a Canadian.
But I think there's
Oh.
a similar logo on some marshmallows.
Is that why it was gay?
Right.
Because it was a sailor, so they had to make it gay. I guess.
No, he's a sailor. He's all right. He's in New York. He's on leave. We get this guy laid. We're fine.
Mother puss bucket.
I didn't eat
Mother
marshmallows for
fucker.
years after this.
God, this is great though. I mean, that looks pretty fucking
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
also again, great lines here where you have Ray just like wandering off in his childhood. Who, by the way, who went to Camp Wakanda?
good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, Egon was like, "What do you got, Egon? I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought." Of course. Yeah, it fits.
Nobody steps on a church in my town.
One,
Yeah,
two, three, roast them.
Yeah, we've been doing this. So he wants them to cross the streams, and he's like, "Yeah, this is the only way It's a reversal, right? The door could be reversed." So he said, "Cross the stream." I thought you said that was bad. What's up,
I thought
AJ?
you're going to kill
You and,
us and the lovely customer who paid us up front.
I thought it was the Michelin Man. Well,
No, that was part of the
what-
inspiration.
all the white,
That's what I
all those
That's
white.
what I thought.
Yeah, they all look alike, man.
Yeah, all those white logos look alike to me.
White logos look alike. Yeah,
it was one of the few things from the original script was this out of a very weird original script that was.
Oh yeah. There's not much left from that original script.
No.
Oh man, it's terrible.
I like it. He slaps Ray. I love this plan. Let's do it. Slaps him.
I'm excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, this is after they roasted with the lasers. Yeah, this is a nice scene. Nice working with you, Dr. Venkman. Yeah, they're just saying goodbye to each other, basically, just in case. I like how the dogs are just standing there, though. Like, they're just sitting. Wouldn't you think they would attack them if they were doing this? Like, if the whole point is to keep them.
No, they just have their roles.
They're just supposed to sit there. Then everything blows up. It's a great scene with the marshmallow. The marshmallow man, his face kind of is like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, where it goes negative and
yeah. So good. Yeah, I like this with
Mr.
Peck.
Yeah, it's the biggest
plop,
biggest money shot in movie.
Yes.
That's so fucking good. Yeah. Smells like burnt dog hair. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Peter.
So sorry, Peter.
I wasn't thinking.
And I like how everybody's got all of the fucking like marshmallow, and he has like a little bit.
Except Venkman, yeah.
He's just got just a little bit. Everybody else is covered.
What's going on? Did somebody turn out the lights?
Yeah. This is where they're starting to come out of the dog carcasses here. Yeah, it's good. So they pull her out first, and then they go take care of
that little guy.
Yeah, somebody. Who does your taxes?
The Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
you've been part of the largest psychokinetic experience since Tunguska. Sounds great.
That's great.
We're gonna need a brain sample. Okay.
When they come out the building, right? I don't know if you'll be able to spot him, Cannoli, but there's one background artist who's like proper going for it, like Ghostbusters, and he's actually standing up and leaning into the shot, and I'm thinking like, this man really wanted to be a leading actor.
Obviously, you could tell.
Yeah.
Well, I also love the when the man on the street is doing the talk about my grandma used to spin yarns. There's a guy that like photobombs him, who just stands there with like a hippie hair and leads in, and he's like, hey, all that and all that.
Oh god, yeah, I love Ernie Hudson. He's like, I love this town.
I love this town.
And then the music kicks in. Again. Like it's funny.
Well, also that Lewis is like, doesn't somebody want to interview me? And it's just a bunch of medics that take him off, and he wants to ride with them.
There he is. Fucking Rick Moranis, man. Oh god, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Yeah, and then they drive off, obviously, and then that was pretty much it.
Well, then you have Slimer.
Oh yeah, and Slimer comes at the end. Yeah. Ray Park. God,
setting up the sequel.
Yep, there you go. Ghostbusters 1980, goddamn 4. Classic, buddy, classic. Yeah, absolutely fantastic movie. So I guess Vex trivia time.
Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta open it. Hold on.
Oh, we're gonna be here for another hour.
Oh god,
there is some shit going on in this movie.
Sorry. Okay. I got it.
Do it.
Do it now.
So this movie came out June 8th, 1984, same day as Gremlins 1.
Holy shit!
It had by the end of its run. Now it's had like several re-releases. So, oh my god! Sorry. There's a cat behind my back, and he's clawing my back.
It's the gatekeeper.
My best. Stop doing that, man. Stop distracting me.
I'm sorry.
So
terribly sorry.
It made over $296 million worldwide after several re-releases. Adjusted for inflation, this is the 32nd highest grossing film of all time.
Yep.
Whoa. Shit.
Yes.
That explains
it had a
all the
budget
sequels.
Right, exactly, right? It had a budget of $30 billion as well. So it did really well, extremely well. Yeah. Okay, I have a fair amount of trivia for this.
Please
thank
do.
you, Kat.
Oh yeah, this is a big Twinkie.
Okay.
Super chat in the chat.
Oh, Cajun Corey. Sorry. Thank you, sir. Great stream. My favorite movie. Oh, thanks,
Thank you,
Corey.
Corey.
Appreciate you, my man. Thank you.
That $5 is for me, Cannoli. So I'd like you to hand it over next month when it comes to our bank account.
Tough shit. You get it anyway. What's the difference? Go ahead. Sorry.
The title. The title. Ghostbusters was already taken by a company that had made the TV series The Ghostbusters in 1975, and a long legal process ensued before the makers secured the rights. Initial shooting required that 2 takes had to be filmed of every scene that featured the title, one with Ghostbusters and one with the alternative title Ghost Breakers, including the scenes where the sign is being put up outside the firehouse and where the crowd is chanting to their heroes. Ultimately, the filmmakers saw this as too much work and settled on their first choice, hoping the title would get cleared in time. Fortunately, it did. The head of Columbia Pictures, Frank Price, at the time, who had greenlit the movie, left the company due to disagreements with the parent firm, the Coca-Cola Company.
Oh, wow.
He then became the head of Universal Pictures, which happened to own the rights to the Ghostbusters. In his new capacity, a new agreement over the title was quickly arranged.
Yep.
Aw, Bagface.
Thank you, Bagface. I appreciate it. Yes.
Truly budget
Only
only.
to be used for Trulies.
Exactly.
Thank you,
Thank
Bagface. You beautiful blonde hair.
Truly Sasquatch. You too are truly Sasquatch.
Sorry, Beck Scott.
No, you're good. You're good. Almost none of the scenes were filmed as scripted. Most had at least one ad-libbed, and most of Bill Murray's lines are ad-libs.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Including the Dickless line.
Yeah. That's why they had the ADR. That's what I heard.
Harold Ramis only intended to write the film. He decided to play Dr. Egon Spengler after he felt that he was the best person suited for the role.
Well, he was correct.
He was right.
He was very correct. Yes. In the middle of the film's initial release, to keep interest going, Ivan Reitman ran a trailer that was basically the commercial the Ghostbusters used in the movie, but the 555 number was replaced with a 1-800 number. Callers got a recorded message of Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd saying something to the effect of, "Hi, we're out catching ghosts right now." They got 1,000 calls per hour, 24 hours a day for several weeks.
Wow. That's kind of cool.
That's wild. I like it.
According to an interview,
Yeah, that was how many. So I think this was probably one of the first movies that I saw that actually I recognized that they were using 555
for the actual movie phone
as prefix for numbers as a generic
number. Yeah.
Because the reason they got into that was because of Tommy and the Two Tones, Jenny, with 867-5309.
That's right.
The phone company essentially had to like set up every 867 in an area code, the 867-5309. They actually routed it to a standard recording. People that owned that number had to switch it off because they were getting called all the time. It wasn't a normal
just a
prefix.
generic fake number. Yeah. Wow. Interesting.
Well, the phone company intentionally made 555 a non-assignable prefix.
Wow. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay. According to an interview with Mix Magazine Online, Ray Parker Jr. tried to create a song for the movie for 2 days. At 4:30 in the morning, he saw a commercial for a drain company that reminded him of a scene from the film. That commercial helped him coin the popular line, "Who you gonna call?"
He may or may not have been listening to Huey Lewis while he saw that commercial.
And that's my next piece of trivia. Huey Lewis and the News turned down an offer to write and record a theme song for this movie. They later sued Ray Parker Jr. for plagiarism, citing the similarities between his theme song and their earlier hit, "I Want a New Drug." While protecting intellectual property is a cause dear to musicians, the dissimilarities between the two songs, i.e. the different chord sequences, different refrains, and different bridges, were greater than in other similar cases, and the general feeling among musicians was that the judgment was unjust.
Yeah.
Well, he had 2 weeks to write the song, and also Huey Lewis is a bitch.
Got a new drug. Jesus Christ! Why?
Tell
me how you really
make me sue your ass.
Yes.
He was just jealous.
His new drug was the settlement check.
Yeah, right.
The schedule for getting the movie to theaters for its release date in summer 1984 was so tight, director Ivan Reitman said that the final print included incomplete special effect shots and errors like visible wires, but, quote, remarkably, people didn't care.
Interesting.
On the set, Dan Aykroyd referred to the Slimer ghost as the ghost of John Belushi. Slimer's gluttonous eating was based on Belushi's cafeteria scene in the National Lampoon's Animal House back in 1978. Notably, the role of Peter Venkman was originally written for John Belushi, but he died as Dan Aykroyd was writing the script.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
Yep.
Do you think it would have changed the entire tone of the movie?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Belushi
Played
was
off as
fucking
well?
great.
Also, very
yeah.
little of that original script actually survives
Yes.
to be made into the movie.
It's
It went
perfect the
through
way
a
it is.
lot of rewrites to
Yeah.
get what we ended up getting. Yeah.
Well,
Gotcha.
the former ILM artist who did Slimer was told to make it look like Belushi, but he said he did, but didn't. He says, like, okay, and then he just didn't. And
Yeah, he just did his thing
And I
anyway.
said,
It
it's
was like,
perfect.
yeah, doesn't it look like Belushi? Oh yeah,
No,
you got
yeah,
it. Yeah, okay. Whatever.
Look at that.
Well, because I think he had, if I remember right, he had already actually designed Slimer.
Right, like 20 different versions.
Right, and they were like, no, make it more like Belushi. And he just showed the existing one, and they're like, no, that's good. Yeah, oh, you got it.
Just like John.
Oh, God.
This was the highest grossing comedy of all time until Home Alone came out in 1990.
Ooh,
Wow.
wow.
Holy shit. Wow.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man suit cost approximately $20,000 each. 3 were made, and all of them were destroyed during filming.
God damn it.
Oh.
Harvey Comics, the creator of Casper the Ghost, sued the producers, claiming that the Ghost logo was too close to Casper's character Fatso. The court ruled against them, stating there were only so many ways to draw a ghost.
That's fucking funny.
That is pretty goddamn funny.
Well, Harvey Comics is also dying at that time, so that makes
Oh,
sense.
really?
Yeah. I was gonna say.
The rooftop set for the final confrontation between Gozer and the Ghostbusters occupied an entire soundstage and required 50,000 amps of electricity to be properly lit. Columbia Pictures had to shut down the other stages while the scene was being filmed.
Yeah, for fear of tripping the breakers.
Interesting.
Before this film, Sigourney Weaver was known only for serious roles. She had actually done a lot of comedy at Yale Drama School and wanted to finally show off the comedic side of her.
And she did.
She did
She
good.
did very well, yeah.
You did well.
The scenes in the montage of the Ghostbusters running and driving the ectomobile around New York were done on the first day of shooting, largely without film permits. In one scene, someone who looks like a security guard begins chasing them, and Dan Aykroyd is driving the ectomobile.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Though never referred to in the script, the green ghost the guys bust in the hotel, aka Slimer, is actually called Onion Head by the crew because of its horrid smell. A scene where the ghost haunts 2 newlyweds showed the characteristic, but was cut in the final film. Contrary to popular belief, the name Slimer is not used in the film and was created for the real Ghostbusters 1986 cartoon based off Venkman's line in the film, "He slimed me."
Nope.
The ghost was only ever referred to as Onion Head and the Ghost of John Belushi by cast and crew before the creation of the cartoon.
Wow.
The original script had a budding romance between Janine and Egon, but most of it was edited out of the film, which you can still pick up on in some.
Oh yeah, it's still clear she's thirsty.
Oh yeah. DVD features a deleted scene of Janine giving Egon a coin for luck before he goes off with the other Ghostbusters to fight Gozer. The relationship between the two was explored more in the real Ghostbusters cartoon in 1986.
Oh.
And then she dumped him for Lewis in the sequel. Yeah.
Sequel.
According to Ernie.
No, go ahead.
Sorry, what was that?
No, go ahead.
I mean, she has poor taste in men. You can either get the guy that collects, mold spores and fungus, or you can go for the tax accountant. Well,
Exactly. The fungus guy will know how to use his hands more, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
You might want to worry about where he's put his hands.
That is true too.
That is one hell of a
The tax man is always going to make sure his bank account is full.
That is true.
According to Ernie Hudson, an earlier version of the script had Winston in a larger role with an elaborate backstory as an Air Force demolitions expert. Excited by the part, he agreed to the job for half of his usual salary. The night before shooting began, he was given a new script with a greatly reduced role. Ivan Reitman told him the studio had wanted to expand Bill Murray's role instead. In a 2015 article for Entertainment Weekly, Hudson wrote, quote, "I love the character and he's got some great lines, but I felt the guy was just kind of there. I love the movie. I love the guys. I'm very thankful to Ivan for casting me. I'm very thankful that fans appreciate the Winston character, but it's always been very frustrating, kind of a love-hate thing, I guess." End of quote. What Hudson glossed over is that he was a last-minute stand-in for Eddie Murphy, who backed out after getting the lead role in Beverly Hills Cop.
Well, yeah, okay. Then he made the right decision. Then, I mean,
well, and I think Ernie, so later in life, recognized his role as kind of being the audience, personified in the movie, where he's the, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'll believe whatever you need, and he's the everyman as opposed to the rest of these people.
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I hear he really leans into this character because at all the Comic-Cons, like, he is so proud to wear the Ghostbuster suit and just portray that character. And they say it's a running joke where he just people think he wears that suit all the time.
all the time.
Yeah. So I think he was grateful, but I know what you mean. Like, he wanted a bigger
It took him a while. It took him a while
Yes.
to get to that
Exactly.
That place.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I think once he interacted with fans enough and realized, how the role that he really played for the audience, he embraced it a lot more.
And how much they loved him as
they love him now.
Oh yeah,
exactly. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Without Winston as kind of the grounding, this movie has some problems. And he really is fundamental to the relationship,
to the whole story.
Yep.
This is CNN host Larry King's film debut.
Nice.
Although I don't believe it was on CNN at the time. I think it was purely a New York City radio DJ at the time. Or radio talk show. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was before Larry King Live.
Okay.
Was he on PBS too?
Mm-mm.
No, I think it was just
it was just CNN with Larry King Live.
In 2010, the Gozer bodysuit worn by oh my god, I'm going to butcher this.
Oh god, here
La
we go.
Vita Joven?
Yeah, that's the
La
one.
Vita Loca. Okay.
No, that's not the accent we're supposed to.
Was found on an unidentified costume rack at a surplus store. Aside from some runs in the body stocking and dents in the plastic bubbles, it was in surprisingly decent condition. As shown on an episode of Hollywood Treasure back in 2010, the suit was authenticated as screen used and later auctioned off to a private collector for $8,000.
Jesus. Wow.
I mean, if it contained 1984 era Gozer, I'd have paid that. I'd been down. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
SNL actress Gilda Radner once complained that she found this film difficult to watch because Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Harold Ramis are all ex-boyfriends of hers.
God damn.
Me.
I thought it was going to be something like that.
Fuck, man. Slutting around on Saturday Night Live. Jesus.
Okay, I have a lot of casting.
I mean, she settled on a pretty good guy with Gene Wilder, so it was good.
That's a good point.
Okay, nice. All right. John Candy turned down the role of Louis Tully because his ideas for the character were rejected. According to Reitman on the DVD commentary, among Candy's suggestions, he wanted the character to have a German accent and have a pair of Schnauzer dogs.
Fucking Candy.
Why don't you go back to SCTV, John? We're good with your ideas. Yeah.
Yeah.
You and the Schmengi brothers.
A couple other actors were also considered or read for the part of Louis Tully. Eddie Deason. I don't know who that is.
Eddie Deason.
That's a brother of John Deason.
Old man Deason's boy.
That doesn't narrow it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was he in, Lance?
Son of Old Man Deason.
No, yeah.
Yeah, he was in. Oh God, it's hard.
Priest.
Yeah, he was in.
Oh, yeah. White Bear's got him.
Yeah, White Bear is him.
Yeah, he had that picture real fast in his wallet.
Yeah, real quickly. Yeah.
And
Jay Leno was also considered.
You know,
Oh no!
I like the Reno's. You know?
No, I definitely would have preferred Eddie Deason.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah.
All right. There were a couple people that were considered for Gozer as well. It was originally going to be played by Paul Rubens, but he turned the role down.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So that would have been he would have been doing the stage version of Pee Wee. I'm not sure that his HBO special for Pee Wee had come out yet.
White Bear,
Maybe
what the fuck is
84.
that?
That's the director.
That's Ivan Reitman.
Oh, Ivan
Yeah,
Reitman.
yeah.
Yeah. His son's making them now. Yeah.
He looks
Well,
like a mixture
we can
of
see the
Pee Wee
talent
Herman.
died after one generation.
It does look like it's a Pee Wee Herman.
And like
mixture.
What do you
Jerry
say about
Seinfeld.
this?
Jerry Seinfeld and Pee Wee Herman like merged.
And what's the deal? It's a show about nothing, huh?
Well, his daughter
Should have had
his
John
daughter
B.
is doing well.
Yeah.
You're a little Kermit the Frog there, pal.
Listen, don't fuck with Kermit. Kermit's the best.
Anne Carlisle was also offered the role of Gozer.
Oh,
and
wow.
Carlisle.
Anne Carlisle, she's a punk rocker apparently.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what this movie needed, more punk.
Well, I think the one that actually played Gozer was she a gymnast or a?
I mean, I would.
I
Guess
think
so
she
with
was
those
some sort of
moves.
acrobat or whatever. Yes.
Right, yeah,
She was a model.
yeah. But I was
not
thinking
an
she had like
actress.
gymnastic or training of some kind.
Sexual gymnastics. I believe.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, then I'm doubly interested in getting the Gozer suit with her in it for $8,000.
Mm-hmm, I bet you are.
She's still
Are
around.
you a god? Oh boy, do you know it?
So a couple actors were considered for Peter Venkman or turned down the role. So Chevy Chase turned down the role because he claimed that the script used in the movie wasn't the original script he was offered, and that original one was actually much darker and scarier.
That's probably true anyway.
Shit, yeah.
That script got rewritten about 8,000 times. So
Yeah. But
Wow,
Chevy Chase is an
interesting.
interesting
Would've been
choice. I think
yeah,
would've
he would have been an interesting choice
Yeah.
on that
Mm-hmm.
one.
It would have pissed people off more than Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people don't like working with him. That's true.
Yeah.
Steve Guttenberg also turned down the role to star in Police Academy.
Well, we were saved from that.
Oh God, I like Police Academy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, why don't you go to do Police Academy 14 and
Yeah, we'll stick to this.
yeah, we're good.
Michael Keaton also turned down the role.
Wow.
1984. So he was doing what, Mr. Mom at that point?
He would have done Mr. Mom. I think that would have been around the year of Johnny Dangerously. I think Johnny Dangerously was maybe a year earlier than that.
He's good. He's got good comedic chops. Like he
does. The thing is, I don't think he would have been able to adequately do the oily, kind of skin crawly creep that.
No, he would have been doing Night Shift at that time with Henry Winkler. Wouldn't he?
Oh,
that would have been 82, I think, with Night Shift, right?
Yeah.
That's a great
Pimps. You want us to be pimps? Love
Oh,
brokers.
I love that movie so much.
All right. Tom Hanks and Robin Williams were considered.
No.
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 I mean, no. Robin Williams.
Well, I mean, it would have been different. I think. Well, first of all, Robin Williams would have chewed up all of the scenery.
He would have taken every scene up. Yeah.
Yeah, and Tom Hanks would have just been more physical comedy, off the wall. Bill Murray is very restrained.
Tom Hanks didn't do big until when? 1980 what?
He was doing Bosom Buddies at that time.
Yeah, he was in Bosom Buddies.
Did he make that movie with Jackie Gleason, The Nothing in Common? Was that around that time? That was a great movie. I think that was
Turner and Hooch around.
I'm doing a
Turner and Hooch
Turner
later.
was much later.
It's
yeah.
like 80.
No, nothing in common came after this.
Yeah, he would have been like Bachelor Party. Would have been
86.
like around the same time.
Bachelor Party. Yeah,
Bachelor Party was the same year.
No, it wouldn't have fit.
Yeah,
I don't think it would fit.
yeah, he was more of a physical.
Oh, so Big was
comedian.
1986. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shield.
he was more of a younger crowd, kind of like a
Yeah, he
college
wouldn't have
crowd.
fit this. Yeah.
Canoli, you got to come on the Nothing in Common stream when I do
Oh,
that.
man,
'cause I'm
I
going to
love
do that
that movie.
soon.
God, I
Yeah.
love that movie.
I got the vinyl to that too.
Great. It's awesome.
All right. Sandra Bernhard was originally offered the role.
Oh,
God.
fuck that.
I would have fucking no. Too bad she didn't get through. I would have threw her off the fucking roof of the
I
building.
would have shot her with a proton pack.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh God, I fucking hate
God,
that. woman.
so much anti-Jewish here.
Right.
No, it's just mostly Sandra Bernhardt. Hate.
Yeah. Oh, she is awful.
All
Sorry
right.
about that.
I think Judaism actually rejected her.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
There were several other actors that were also considered for Dr. Egon Spengler. All right.
Ooh.
The first is Michael Keaton.
No.
Definitely doesn't fit.
John Lithgow.
Lithgow could have pulled that off.
He's a damn good actor.
Yeah, Lithgow.
Yeah, World According to Garp would have been like around this era.
I
With
love
Lithgow.
Yeah, he's good.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I think so.
Marty.
No, I think the problem with Lloyd is he wouldn't have been as dry.
Yeah.
In that role.
Or goofy.
Well, he could definitely be goofy. He was the
that's what I'm saying.
Taxi. Yeah,
Taxi. Yeah. Oh God, he was great in Taxi.
Okay.
Jeff
Goldblum.
No.
You know, it's oh, dude, after watching The Fly, that fucking guy scarred me.
God,
for
he
life.
would have been doing like Starman around this time.
The ethereal and ghosts find a way.
The ghosts find a way.
Yes. Yes.
That's a lot of. That's a pile of slime. That's a big pile of slime.
And my last one's my favorite one.
Christopher Walken.
Yes!
Yes. That would have been a big
Oh
big
God!
Christopher Walken go for the day, y'all.
Imagine life ending if you cross the streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of your particles going at light speed.
Oh
The
my
Marshmallow
God.
Man is
big-
going down.
Marshmallow. Wow.
Wow.
I'm terrified beyond the capacity for
What we
rational
need
thought.
is more marshmallows.
I got a fever.
The only
All right.
And it's mold, spores, and fungus.
Sorry, go ahead.
A then unknown Julia Roberts auditioned for Dana Barrett, but she was considered too young at the time.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't see it.
I mean, again, maybe, but yeah, being too young. You need a Dana to be like a full adult, look successful in her life, and
Right.
and, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Not a hook.
Now, 4 other actresses were considered for the role of Dana Barrett.
Mm-hmm.
Marit Van Camp.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who this is either. Let me.
Marit Van Camp
Yeah. Oh, she's hot.
was.
Was hot. Yes. Okay.
Sorry.
A Danish-born
Oh, yeah.
model turned actress and singer.
Nah, I don't see it. I mean, she's not bad looking, but I don't know.
I think you would have to like know their
Gooch is like, nope.
I'm sorry, that was great Van Camp.
goddamn white bear. I'm suddenly aroused. I think
Oh God.
I think the thing you would have had to like see what they were in, kind of what their personality was, what their presence is, right?
Right.
Because you have to have someone who has got some like strength and can hold a scene with Bill Murray.
See, she was an established actress already. I mean, she's been in Alien franchise, like she was known, so it makes sense for Sigourney Weaver was a perfect casting.
Well, and again, old enough that she could hold her own with people who were very accomplished and were big personalities.
She was a big thing at the time still, but
I was going to say she was popular,
but she didn't steal the scene. I feel
not at all. It's good writing,
right? She's a good balance, right? And again, her height helps her a lot.
Yeah, she's a tall girl, man. God.
Okay.
Anyway.
Kelly LeBrock.
No, God, no.
She's an idiot.
Okay.
That slut. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I would have been willing to be dumbed down.
I know.
That's fine.
We know. God damn.
I mean, she did hook up with Steven Seagal, so that shows her taste. But
I was going to say, I don't think she'd been Seagaled at this point.
No,
she's been marked for death.
Yeah, but I don't. She's maybe a year away from Weird Science at that point.
Oh yeah,
because Weird Science I think is 85.
Yep, 85. Yeah,
Weird
I think
Science 85. Yeah, it probably would have been shooting. around
The
time
next
it came out.
actress.
She would have just been modeling.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Vex.
The next actress is Denise Crosby.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, Yar from the Next Generation.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe. No, I think they got it right. They got.
I don't
it
know.
right.
She's got resting bitch face. That's a problem with her.
Oh yeah, she does.
Okay.
Nah, I'm good.
And the last consideration was Daryl Hannah.
No,
No?
Oh.
no,
No,
she would
I'm
have been.
having it.
So it's post Blade Runner, right around the time of Splash, maybe a
Splash?
year earlier.
Yeah.
She just I don't think she would have had the presence to be able to balance
No, not at all.
the other actors that she's having to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay.
She looks like she's gonna cry in every movie she's in. So like she would.
I mean, look at this.
Especially now.
No, she makes me want to cry in every scene that she's
Well, the
in.
Botox doesn't allow her to cry anymore.
Yeah.
I lobbed that up for you.
Appreciate it.
That's all I have for trivia.
Oh wow.
Oh damn, Vex, that was a lot of trivia. Oh, he's like, oh wow.
Oh
Thank you,
wow.
Vex. That was
go.
fantastic.
You need to go balls deep on the story of the script at some point.
Yeah.
There were a lot of those that came up, but I was just like, man, how much time do we really want to spend here? And I was like, I want to sleep. So,
Me too. Me
There were
too.
more practical
Thank you.
considerations at work. Yeah, I understand.
You know, I'm another year older now. I'm getting tired.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
We all need our
Yeah.
rest. We're old people.
Yeah.
All I say is the only
We're
thing
waiting
I
for the
know
nurse
about
to put Miss Sassy to bed. It'll be fine.
The bed
Nurse
man underneath.
Truly's,
What?
the only
Why do you
thing
have
I
a
know
shovel
about it-
behind you, Cannoli?
God damn it! I thought I hid that.
Well, I see you already got the flowers ready for the funeral.
Yeah. Shh, that's the whole point. Yeah. Those flowers I got for our anniversary last week. That's not for the anniversary.
Yeah.
That's
Look like they're for the
behind
funeral
screen.
home.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, a lot of desert around here. So anyway, anyway, get back. So we're gonna go around, of course, give our thoughts, ratings. Mrs. Sassy's Sasquatch. What about you? Give her thoughts on the movie and a rating.
I'll keep it real short and sweet. The rewatchability on this is great. Lots of childhood memories watching it. And I give it like an 8 out of 10. I mean, it was a great movie. I don't really have any problems with it. I listen, I'm not a big movie buff, so I'm not going to give you much.
I've heard that before.
Well, it's because you've been giving it to her short and sweet.
Exactly. That's why she said that. That's why she said that. God damn it.
I'm not like a movie nerd like you, where I'm like, well, the
I'm
scenes and the plot and
No,
the script.
I'm an
and the
autistic
writing.
slut movie nerd.
Right.
Remember that?
So anyway, I love the movie. It's great.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Thanks,
8
Whitey.
out of 10.
I do.
Eight out of
Extra
10
wax.
guaranteed.
Is it the extra
So
wax on his candle?
Yeah.
It's the wax candle, but god damn it, I'm not gonna live that down now.
So
Anyway.
Ms. Sassy, the
Yes.
much like we asked Bagface, how much of this was like, the impact that it had on you as when you were young versus now? How do you kind of balance that out? Do you look back on it more as nostalgia member berries, or do you see it as kind of its standalone value?
Well, to be honest with you, I've blocked out most of my childhood. I just know I saw this as a child, and I don't remember the first time I saw it, but I do remember watching it at some point. I don't have anything to connect to it like that. Unfortunately, I wish I had a good answer, but my childhood was really, really rocky, so I can't pinpoint it. I just know that I watched it and I always enjoyed it. But
Right. So it isn't just, ringing the member berries for you.
No.
Right.
It is a thing in
Jay,
itself. Right.
don't you make her cry, dude. If you
Don't-
No,
God damn it. She's not
Don't kick
drunk
that
enough.
can
I'm
of
not the one that
worms.
sent her truly. I'm fine.
No,
Don't kick that can of
honestly,
worms, man.
yeah, like I said, it's different for like other certain movies, like Neverending Story. Like I remembered that, like
Right,
that was
right.
a big. But with this one, I just know that I watched it. I know that I watched it several times, but it's kind of a
Right. It
different-
just would have been a thing that it like existed for you in the Zeitgeist, and then
Exactly.
you saw it, and you can now look at it and go, no, I still appreciate it for what it is.
exactly
Right.
right. Thank you, Melvin.
God damn it, Melvin. Stop it.
Now listen, so we're watching True Detective, and Cannoli's like, yeah,
Oh,
so
dude.
do you see how in this scene everything is lighted like this? So it has this kind of meaning, and then over here,
She's
the
like,
lighting
fuck
is like
asshole.
this.
I'm trying to watch the show.
I'm like, I don't fucking care. I need to know who murdered somebody.
Well,
Anyway,
it's all
I
part of the- it's all
appreciate
part of the
being able to
story.
see that. So yeah, anyway, 8 out of 10. Great movie. Like number 2 a little bit better. Hot take, but I like the second
You
one.
also like Back to the Future 2 better, which is
I
fucking
do. Hot take.
Is that because you're a harbor chick?
That's what it
Yes.
is.
I thought so. Yeah.
That's what it is.
She's tough. She can take it. She's a harbor chick.
Slimed
Anyway,
gooch.
that's all I have.
Slimed gooch. What about you, buddy?
There it is. Gooch.
Oh, what a lovely picture. For me, I would say an 8.5 out of 10. It's tough to separate the nostalgia with like trying to be objective about it, but like
Yeah.
this movie has so many great one-liners in it. The acting is fantastic. It's taken like the skits from Saturday Night Live into a movie. This is like growing up, we saw these guys leave Saturday Night Live and take their comedic geniuses to the big screen, and it just worked. They were just brilliant. The movie was well directed. It throws me back to when times were just so much simpler, and like you forget how much how great the directing, the acting, the storytelling, everything was done back then, and that's what's lost nowadays. Because everything that's done is done for like some sort of reason. But occasionally you get this one or two movies that you like to throw back. But yeah, for me, it's like an 8.5. It was great seeing this movie again. So
awesome. Mr. Bagface, you beautiful specimen.
Hello.
First time seeing it, obviously. So give me your overall thoughts in general, man. Ranking, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'll do. White Bear, I love you.
He has something for everybody, doesn't he?
It's perfect.
Fucking love
That's
White
like the first thing that comes up when you search Bagface on GIF. So it's like this movie's really good. I think it's one of those like lightning in a bottle moments where you just have the perfect cast kind of written just as they should be, kind of fitting their personalities, and it's competently made. I can't think of a movie that has a more iconic theme song for like main song, which is pretty neat because it's it's like 40 years old now, and
maybe
somehow,
Footloose might be the other.
maybe Footloose,
Jaws.
but I feel like
No, he's talking about like
song.
an actual
Song.
like the song.
Oh,
Like I
okay.
feel like
Okay.
that
No,
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I know
Coyote
what you
Ugly.
Yeah, it's probably more popular, maybe more popular than Footloose. I feel like everyone knows it, like even nowadays, which is
Oh yeah.
pretty wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I give it like a 7 out of 10.
It's fair.
It's not heavy, it's not light,
It's because of all the black people in jail, isn't it? That's what it is.
no, that was
You
the
would give
only
it a
part.
10.
It was a 6, and then I saw the blacks. And I
It raised it. I got you.
yeah.
Based. That's based right there. Mr. Goodwin. Go ahead,
Ooh.
sir.
So I mean, thankfully, I can kind of divorce the oh my god, the feels from rewatching it, later. The thing that impresses me especially as a comedy, the thing that impresses me is the writing and how the characters always behave like normal humans, and how they react to these bizarre situations based on their nature as the character they are, right? That Venkman is always, no matter what the situation, he's always looking for the angle, right? That Ray is kind of this child belief in these things, but he happens to be right, and then has no fucking idea how to deal with it when he's proven correct, right? Egon is Egon, is even when he's terrified, he's terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought, which calls into question how terrified he is, because he can actually formulate that sentence. I love Winston. Janine, I love the fact that the guy from the EPA is the bad guy who causes a lot of this shit, things that you wouldn't see in current eras.
Mm-hmm.
The story itself is tight, and you just enjoy seeing the interaction of all of these characters and then the actors that were playing them they're really on kind of the top of their comedic chops. And I think, Bagface is right. It's a lightning in a bottle kind of movie, because you see with the sequel that it's off just a bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not as good, which is not, damning in any way. It's just simply a measure of how good this movie is, and the all of the people coming in at the right place at the right time and getting this thing done, especially the problems that they had starting with Dan Aykroyd's fever dream of a script, and then how to turn this into a real movie. And I think that I look back on it, it's always like a good 8.5 for me out of 10. There are better comedic movies. There's certainly better adventure movies, but that mix between is kind of makes this thing unique. And so, yeah, you'll never get me to, if this is on and I'm walking by, I'm probably going to sit down and watch it.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a classic. Thank you, sir. And Mr. Lance,
Bustin
sir,
makes me feel good. Man, I mean, where do I
put you ahead a little platoon, I believe.
Where do I even start with this film? So, like I mentioned before, I went to see this film with my dad and 2 other sets of friends. And there's a lot that I can't remember about the 80s, but I can remember all 3 of those performances of Ghostbusters and the way the audience reacted and responded. And if you didn't see Ghostbusters at the cinema at the time of its release, you can't capture that experience again anywhere else. You're missing part of what made this film truly unique, was the response that it got from the audience. Everybody laughed at the right places, and some places that you wouldn't expect them to laugh. Like my dad was laughing at all this crazy shit he'd never seen before. People singing to the song in the cinema generally, as a rule of thumb, not something that happened. The next time I saw something like that happen was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, in the twist and shout scene, when the whole cinema just spontaneously got up and danced, which was fucking batshit crazy. So to get that kind of response with an audience that was so engaged, that was so up for it, it's just a fantastic experience, and that's what made going to the cinema truly special. And unfortunately, we've lost that now. We've lost that for a number of reasons. We've lost it because the types of people that are going to the cinema are not the same type of audience, that don't engage with films in the same way. We've got people on their phones all the way through the fucking film. I see somebody on their phone, I complain, I have to go out and complain about it, I get a refund straight away. So because that's not my job, to go out and get someone to complain, to tell someone else to turn off their phone. That's the cinema's job, to be looking out for that.
Lance, you and I need to go to movies. I'll handle those people.
Yeah, man.
So I'll scare them the fuck right out.
This is back in the era when that didn't happen.
Right.
And I'm not just it's not just a memberberry thing. It is an experience of a time that no longer exists. And this film is the perfect complement to that time. I give the film 10 out of 10. I'm not taking any points off for visual effects being slightly dated or whatever, because to me they're charming.
Yeah.
And a lot of them still hold up, and they all work for the purpose of the movie. I don't want to regurgitate all the other things that have been said, but the reason that the all-female Ghostbusters movie was such a fucking car crash was because the people behind it didn't realize, to requote the phrase again, what lightning in a bottle this was. You had the right team in the right place with the right material, the right actors at the right time, who could improvise around the themes and the script of the story and still make it work and not go off the rails. Plus, these actors were gifted and funny. If you take 4 comedians that are kind of mediocre funny at best and let them do whatever the fuck they want with a director who says, yeah, just improvise, don't worry about the script, you're going to end up with a mess that's totally flat and unfunny. And that's why this film was never able to be replicated. I always thought with the second movie, they should have gone smaller. I thought they should have got out of New York and they should have gone to a haunted house in the country. I wanted them to do a smaller film with smaller ghosts. I didn't want another big giant or another big Gozer type Stay Puft creature. And that's, for me, that's where the second film went down. They tried to make it bigger and more spectacular. It didn't need to be that. The story about them going after different ghosts is enough. So, but yeah, I won't repeat all the other great things that everybody else has mentioned. Take all those as a given. But it really was a special time when this film came out. And those of us that saw it with a live audience and were part of that experience, part of that organic experience, we were so lucky, because you can't replicate that again. You just can't.
Good point. There's a, Lance and I are of similar vintage, I guess would be the term.
Yeah, man, I'm in my early 20s.
You're old. Just say.
Yeah. No. We're just of drinking age, I believe. The thing is that that when you went to the theater, the expectation was this quality, and occasionally, you dim it a bit. Okay, it's going to be a comedy. What are you going to do? And this thing just kind of goes over the top. And gets people to be engaged in it. And you had the catchy song and all that stuff or whatever. But I remember when my daughter came to me and was like, "Oh, they're remaking Ghostbusters." At which point I'm immediately Spock-braing, and then we're going to do all female. And I was like, "Why would you do that? I mean, I don't care how funny you are. It's like trying to go. We're going to remake Casablanca. No, don't do that. That's a terrible idea. You already have the apex. Stop fucking with it."
Yep. Completely agree.
I mean, it actually could have worked, the female Ghostbusters, if they'd had a really good script and they'd done some original things and they'd had really good actors. But anyway.
Right, but the thing, we're going to essentially replicate the original. No, don't do that at all. Be one of their franchisees who are having problems or something like that, right?
Right.
That could have worked. But we're going to remake Ghostbusters. What the fuck are you on?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Thanks for plugging the book, Whitey. I see what you're doing there.
Yes,
that's back in the days when I had 7 more of my teeth.
Jesus Christ! God,
that's the Die Hard building next to my face there.
Good book. Yeah. Go check it out.
That's my book, 1988.
For the future.
I do like to imagine that the guy who plays the jail guard in this actually was like, "Fuck New York, I'm tired of this shit. I need to go play someplace quiet." He goes to LA and he ends up at Nakatomi Plaza. What the fuck?
That's fucking hilarious. Well, Vex, since you rewatched it, what were your thoughts overall?
First of all, Lance, your book came in the mail for
Lance!
me as
well. Nice.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna get around to it.
Oh
soon,
wow,
hopefully.
that's so cool. Oh, so I should have grabbed a screenshot of you holding that there.
Sassy's listening to the audiobook version.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
only if Lance will read it to me, though.
Yeah. In 1984, I saw this.
Read by Platoon.
Oh yeah, Platoon. Yeah.
What are you talking about? It's read by Jet from Gladiators. That's that's like a sexy female voice. Brings a whole new meaning and subtext to the diary.
Sorry, Vex, go ahead.
No, you're good. No need to apologize. It's all good. So I'm distracted by White Bear's picture.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh no, somebody's getting slimed.
Stop sliming. Just focus.
Hold on. One second.
You slimed me.
I think ew. Why would you do that?
Pissed off Indian chick. And I got that.
That's me now. Like
okay. What did you do?
Did she double dip on the dots, or is that a mole?
That thing's recording your ass. Watch out.
Oh,
Yeah, I
God.
was coming into this stream kind of like I think Ghostbusters is like it's overrated and all. I still kind of think it's overrated. Just because this is really the only good movie out of all the movies they made. Like how with all the Alien films, there's really only Alien and Aliens, and the rest are garbage, right? So coming into this, I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be like a 5 out of 10 for me. I understand where the appeal it is, but like it's very much a product of its time. After rewatching it today, though, I would say it's about an 8 out of 10 now. Still definitely a product of its time. Like Bagface had kind of like perfectly said, lightning in a bottle. Like it just it hit at the right time. It knew what to do for horror at the time too. And if it were to come out even like 2-3 years later, it would not have had the same cultural impact, in my opinion.
I agree.
But yeah, it's the cast is really what holds it together and boosts it because they just have amazing chemistry together. And anyone else in those roles, this movie would not be as loved as it is today. I like the effects. I like that whole kind of animatronic claymation effect that the 80s had. I like that a lot better than CGI. This man has no dick. Like that's a 10 out of 10 line right there.
Exactly.
The delivery on that line is just wonderful. Just a lot of rewatchability too. Like the jokes hit harder as you're an adult because you can actually get them. So 8 out of 10. Oh, 8 out of 10 dickless men. There you go. There you go.
Fucking
This
love it.
man has no dick.
No
the delivery is so perfect.
Yeah, this man
So
has no
perfect.
dick.
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
It's so fucking good. White Bear, or should I call you Vex Bear? what about you, buddy?
I don't know. Everybody's pretty much.
I know. I don't even know what to say anymore.
I know. So I'll probably just.
Somebody just saw a big Twinkie.
There's them everywhere. But
I've just changed my avatar to Whitey Bear there.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
But this is one of those movies that I got to see on VHS with my father, and when you're really young and you have to have this stuff, because of the '87 baby, I got you have to get a lot of this stuff kind of explained to you, but by the time you're like 6 years old and watching this over and over on VHS, you have so much appreciation for it. I didn't need to rewatch it at all because it's it's one of those films that's ingrained in my mind. I have just nothing but appreciation for it, and I think a lot of the things in the movie held up better than Dolly Parton's bra. It's so
that's a lot of heavy lifting right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm gonna have to give it it's a classic. I'm gonna have to give it a 8.5 out of 10. Egon's
Stupid. Oh, Whitey, I love you. I have nothing left to say. You guys nailed every fucking part, every aspect, everything I was going to bring up. I will say, yes, there is some nostalgia there. Obviously, it was 5 when this movie came out. Remember my parents buying the VHS at some point. Again, just watching the hell out of it. A lot of family gatherings watching this movie. It's a reminiscent of just a happier time because I was young, was stupid, naive. You don't know.
Wait, you're not happy now?
Anyway, about the movie.
Simpler times.
Yeah, better. Yeah, back to. So no, it's great. It's great. It still does hold up. I could see where some people watching it now might think it's a little overrated, but again, I don't know. It's just a great movie. I'm gonna give this 9 out of 10. We almost had Pee Wee Herman. Out of 10. It's a fantastic film, and I like Wiper. I really didn't have to rewatch it. I just wanted to rewatch it.
Right.
So it's just that good. So that's great. Thank you for your beautiful contributions and ratings. I appreciate y'all. Now let's go around the horn and get these fuckers out of here because it's late. Mrs. Sassy Sasquatch.
Can I go first?
Oh, White Bear. Sorry. Lance, go first. Yeah,
Just
you
like to cannoli.
It's 5 a.m. where you are. So.
If I can use my 4 a.m. veto.
No. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Great. Well, can you share the thing that I've just put up for you?
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
So for those guys who didn't see it, we had our special on Sunday of The Thing, the musical. I don't know if you'll hear the sound on this, but this is actor Richard Dreyfuss performing one of his songs with the alien from The Thing, the musical. So he came into the studio and we were talking to him, and that's a clip from.
I think this is the kind of important movie history that Lance exists to archive to make sure that we're all aware of what could have been.
This is another song that we had on The Thing, the musical. Now, I honestly, I shit you not. Okay, we've actually had people contacting us saying, "When is this film coming out?"
You can't imagine the number of people who are like reaching out to me going, "Was he serious?" Of course he was. What are you talking about? I don't know why you would doubt that.
Yeah. But we just keep telling them that it's real. So
it is obviously.
Absolutely, we'll keep going with that. But so we had that on last Sunday. So we're going to be doing another one of those later in the year. This Sunday coming up I've got my usual Nielsen rating show every Tuesday, 10 p.m. UK time. But this Sunday coming up on the 31st at 8 p.m. UK time, which will be 3 p.m. East Coast. I'm doing a special on this mini-series from Apple Plus, 5 Days of Memorial. True story of the hospital that euthanized a whole load of people during Hurricane Katrina. Now, I've got not one, but two of the cast coming on that stream.
Wow.
Nice. Wow. Nice.
One of whom is one of the leading actors from Star Trek, whatever it is. I don't watch it, the new one, but
Discovery.
Yeah, she's actually one of the main cast in
Wow, I didn't know this was being made. Wow.
This has been out. This has been out a while. It's a 5-part miniseries, and it's one of the most powerful dramas I've ever seen. And everybody,
I'm gonna check this out.
Well, now I'm gonna be watching this.
I'll tell you now, it's not an easy watch, and you will be raging at the screen at the screen.
Yeah, sadly, I'm aware of this story.
And I went back and I fact checked everything from the film because I wanted to see did they take any liberties, and they absolutely did not. So everything in the show is true. It's first class television. It's a shame that they couldn't maintain standards with Masters of the Air, but this is the sort of thing they should be making.
Yeah,
for sure.
Talk about disappointing Masters of the Air.
Oh well, don't get me. I've got a video coming out about that. It's a really big video. And yeah, it was for me. It was. I waited 10 years.
Well, I just marked this down on my Apple TV Plus, so there you go.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a panel on talking about it, and so I got that. And then, as I said earlier, I'm doing a special show on Special Bulletin, the first film of Ed Zwick. That's coming up. That's coming up in a couple of weeks' time.
Sweet.
Man, was that affecting?
And I've got 2 more interviews lined up, including Damon Herriman that I told you guys about before, who was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And we should be getting Peter Hyams on the show as well, the director of Capricorn 1 and Time Cop, among other films.
Oh, yes. Time Cop.
So,
I'm more excited about Capricorn 1.
Yeah, just waiting to lock him down with a date. But
nice.
So, working hard.
Yes, you are, sir.
Thanks for having me on. I definitely want to come on for Fletch. I've got to come on for Fletch, man. I love that movie. So
not a problem, buddy.
Please keep
Lance, let me know if you want somebody for Special Bulletin, because
man, come on that. Come on that. I'd love you to come on that. And I actually want I want to have at least 2 guests on that stream that have never seen the movie and will have just watched it like right before. So
when is this going to be?
I think it's in April. I think it's the first Sunday of April, maybe.
Nice.
It's either a Saturday or a Sunday, I forget. But I'll let you guys know. It's coming up soon.
Yeah. If it's a weekend, I'm a lot more flexible, so I'd be down.
It's definitely on a weekend. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Very nice.
So that'd be great. And I've got another book coming out in about 2 weeks.
So there we go.
My first ever play.
Well, good. That's perfect timing because you're on our Cannoli Connection show in the middle of April, so that's perfect timing.
Yeah,
there we go.
I can plug it.
Yes, you will.
Thanks again for having me on.
Of course,
always.
Nice to meet Goodwin and Bagface. Although I think I've met both of them before, but
yep.
And Bagface and I are always training at the gym together, of course. So, him with his 6-pack, me with my growing 1-packet. We're doing well.
I've got a pretty good keg going on. I don't bother with a 6-pack. I go for the full keg.
Yeah. I love it.
I gotta get one of those vests.
Yeah, you gotta get the sleeve.
Do it.
So he's already left 3 of them at my house, man. But that way, we won't tell him. Let's not tell
Bagface,
anyone
you
about
slut! You said I was the only one.
God damn it, Bagface! You cheating on me again?
He thought I wouldn't recognize him dyeing his hair like that, but I spotted him.
Just call him Two-Face.
That's hilarious.
Right, guys, I'm gonna get to bed. So,
all right, Lance. Thanks, buddy.
See you later. Seeing you, Lance.
See you, buddy.
I'll see you tomorrow, bud.
All right, Sassy. Please plug away.
Oh,
thanks.
I'm just tired. I'm not. Oh,
that's making me feel old.
That's our slideshow from I posted for our anniversary. So I'm supposed to do Mrs. Sassy Sunday stream on Sunday, but it's Easter, so I don't know what the right thing to do is. So
you say 3 Hail Marys and then you go ahead and do the show.
Yeah, I know, to be announced. I mean, I'm leaning more towards doing it, but I'm going to see. Anyway, if I'm around, you'll see me on Sunday on Mrs. Sassy Sunday stream. And that is, oh, no, you did. You said it in the beginning of the stream. Thank you, Lance. Much love to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can find me on the Twitters and Mrs. Sassy Sasquatch on YouTube. And that's it. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes again. I greatly appreciate it.
Gooch boy. What's up, mister? What do you got coming up?
Well, I'm hopping on to Enzo's right after this.
Oh boy.
Go check out that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Gooch is going to be like live streaming for 12 hours today.
I know.
Yeah, I know. And then after that, I'll be tomorrow, Tuesday, I will be on Lance's show in the afternoon. And then I'll be doing, me and Vex will be doing Scavenger's Reign tomorrow night at 10 o'clock Eastern, episode 3. Wednesday night, I have Orbital Bacon on. I have an interview with him.
Nice.
Hopefully everyone will join me for that. He has his channel. Go check that out. He's got some great content. He's got I think he's very close to 100,000 subscribers, and he's just he's one of those massive channels.
I mean, Gooch is right behind him now.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No. Still trying to grow my channel. And then Thursday, I'm on with Cyberpunk Edge Runners episode 1. We're premiering that, so that's going to be a fun stream. We got a lot of people in the panel that are going to be joining me with that one as well. And then, of course, Saturday you can catch me on Saturday Night Hypnosis on Hypnotics channel, and then I'll be just bouncing around doing other channels here.
Will you guys have Vagina there on Saturday finally?
Well, we have Leon, so that kind of
doesn't count. That's trans men are not women.
Trans people are my friends.
You're not in America yet, Vex. Keep that under the lowdown.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We'll see. Oh, and Wednesday night after my interview, I'll be jumping into Zax's channel. So come check out that. I'll be.
Can you just say one more time for us, please, Gooch, before we
yeah, so one more time.
I like
Gooch will be making the whole parade of the Italian channels, so it'll be
no shit. God.
What's Good Wednesdays on Zax as well. Sorry, Zach.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Gooch. It's always a pleasure. Bagface.
I gotta step up my game. He's on 17 streams, and I might do something Sunday. Jesus.
All right. Bagface, you got anything? You got anything in the inner workings of YouTube lately?
I pretty much just go to the gym. I'm trying to get bigger shoulders than Zach's. That's my goal.
Gee, that's a lot of working out, dude.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
No, I'm just doing a lot of work with Scene Invaders. So
nice.
Yeah, we've been covering a show called Constellation, which is wild. And we're doing the finale tomorrow. We're doing like a live stream beforehand, so like 7:45, and then we'll be reviewing the episode afterwards. Yeah,
good,
pretty fun.
Yeah,
my channel is just dead. 'Cause I've been working in real life, and it doesn't leave a lot of time for YouTube.
No, it does not.
No, that's why I might stream on Sunday. We'll see how the week goes.
Cynic actually locked Bagface in his basement so that he wouldn't have the competition on the channel.
Absolutely.
I know how you feel, Bagface. I know how you feel. It's tough, man. We love you anyway. We always love having you here. So of course, always welcome.
Yeah. I like watching good movies.
There you go. Mr. Goodwin, which 18 streams are you going to be on this week?
Shit, I'm not Italian, so I don't get the privilege to show up on most of these streams. Apparently, we'll be on Stupenzo's later with Gooch,
Nice.
and then we always have Friday night with Adam Gray on B-sides where we cover the most. I wish I could watch good movies, but Adam makes me watch his shit instead.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
God
Poor
damn.
guy. It's all right. That's why
And then I know that Cannoli and I are going to be going balls deep into Fletch at some point in the near future.
Yeah, 2 weeks, couple weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Cannot fucking wait for that. It's a great movie.
2
weeks.
2 weeks.
Vexbuster.
Lovely panel here tonight. Thank you everyone for coming.
Love you all.
Yeah, I'll be on Gooch's tomorrow for Scavenger's Reign, 10 p.m. Eastern. Thursday, Blue Room on Cynic's channel at 7 p.m. Eastern. I know we're starting off with Godzilla versus Kong because we're both going to be seeing it earlier that day.
Nice.
Interesting.
Other than that, my latest YouTube crush is going to be guesting on our fucking channel or on our show that day. So that's going to be exciting. And other than that, yeah, no more. I'm working on a video. There you go.
Sweet. Can't wait. White there. What the fuck, man? What do you got going on there, White?
Oh, me? I got like a video coming out, a video or two coming out every day. So just check out White Bear 2. And it's been really fun. Yeah.
Get that filthy North Indian off your screen. Come on, man.
God. Look, he loves Land O'Lakes butter. What are you going to do?
You want her back?
Oh, God.
Those light-skinned Indians from the north.
Indians. God damn. Yes, White Bear. I love your meme videos. They're fantastic. So there you go.
We appreciate
it. Always. And of course, for the Keneally channel, I am going to be on the Gourd Kings channel tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific.
Ooh.
We're doing a tournament, like a March Madness tournament style. We're going to rank up to the best sports movie ever made.
Ooh.
So that's going to be a fun one.
Billy Madison, hands down.
Yep, I agree. Done. You don't have to do the show. There you go.
Happy
Bitch, I'm going to pass the Sweet 16 at best.
Oh, God. I'm looking forward to it.
Slapshot is going to knock the shit out of that one.
Might be on the list. Might be on the list. And then next week we are back talking about not watching good movies, but fun bad movies. We are doing a Godzilla 98 review.
Oh, God help us!
It's so bad, but it's just fucking. It's hilarious.
I like the movie. It's bad.
It's so bad,
girl.
I grew up with it. That's why. There's
all right. Saltburn. That's enough from you.
We actually, yeah. Now we do have a great panel next week. Yeah, don't lick anything off the tubs, Vex. Never mind. We do have a great panel next week. We have Nadia. Movie Cynic is supposed to come, maybe Stupenzo and Sammy Pete for the first time on the channel. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a fun stream. Listen, I'm kind of with Vex. The movie is retarded, but I do like it. It's just a stupid, dumb, fun, turn your brain off, totally ridiculous movie. But I, again, was just out of high school when the movie came out. So I just have, like, again, that nostalgia thing kind of kicks in there.
Right. I was 7 when it came out, bro.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's beyond stupid. We know it is. It's cheesy, it's corny, and it's fucking terrible. But I still like watching it.
I'm sorry, no one's paying attention to you right
I know.
now.
God damn it.
White Bear.
I'm advertising for the channel.
That I know who that is.
Oh yeah, that's the next way.
Everybody does.
Yeah. I was just thinking, like, there's not a lot of people I can just see their cleavage and be like, oh, that's Sydney Sweeney.
Well,
that's because you didn't grow up in the 80s.
Wait till you see these. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I want to thank everybody in the chat. You guys were fucking great tonight. Of course, all the super chats, Gore King, Waylon, Cage and Corey, and of course, Mr. Bagface himself for the lovely birthday donation to Mrs. Sassy. We love you all. Yeah, be around the socials. We'll all around. We're gonna cause. Vex is causing up fucking all kinds of havoc on Twitter today, and I had to follow her.
I got a bitchy post for tomorrow ready to go.
Nice.
This is my favorite Twitter poster.
Fiery Vex is the best. Yep. All right. On that note, we love you all again. Thank you to the wonderful panel. You guys are fucking amazing for always joining us, and that's it. See you next week, people.
Bye.
Bye.